playing Helldivers the second the game started, but only the
there
second.
we go. But yes, primarily for we'll say Zach's sake because I'm assuming it was computer trouble, but Zach
For me,
was
no.
absent for a little bit.
Yeah, that I just kind of fucking gave up and was like, well, the new rig will be here in like 2 days. So
Yeah, no, I get you. That's why I didn't like Houndier was like, I'm sure he's okay. This is either I live in Arizona and God hates me, or my computer is on fire. So either way, I was like, all right, well, that'll hopefully be solved by next week.
I live in Arizona and God hates me.
But don't worry, Zach. That new computer you got will run the new Monster Hunter on minimum settings.
no, actually, I can do it all the way up for the new Monster
Oh,
Hunter.
see, look at that.
No, you look they default to be to low.
I spent a lot of money, dude.
That is. Hey,
I'm
you know
being
what? A
held back by
computer and a
processor.
car, those things get you the money back. But
I
anyways,
need a new motherboard, new processor. Yeah.
back to the reason for that rant was, does anyone want to do a quick recap on what Zach might have missed, if anything?
Oh, I remember when you left Alpha. Mr. Zach, I decided to comp your wool sock things. I remember that, but you left right before.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I
got the
remember
magic
when he
socks.
dropped out.
Yeah,
he dropped out before the
right
race.
before the race. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, in terms of, I won the race, so I got a shit ton of money and a bird. So I spent most of my money.
You got
on the
no
bird.
money for that race.
No, I spent it all on the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I spent the remainder basically buying your wool stuff.
I don't know if that's entirely. You guys did after partying and just genuinely having a nice little bit of downtime in this fun realm. You guys got a reward, we'll say, reward, bribe, something like that, from the ranchers for helping out, and presumably for telling their liege, the clan's liege lord that, hey, things are great there. There's no need to keep poking. So you guys got a pretty sizable amount of coin that was split between you. I think Dan had it so everybody got 200 gold, right?
I have to look.
I don't.
I immediately spent mine on a bag anyway.
Give me a second. I'm still pulling up all my windows.
It's fine. But you all got some coin in your pocket. Yeah.
What happened with Jason's character?
He is currently in a pipe because he kind of comes and goes from that.
He's a grumpy old man. He's in his pipe.
The subclass he has literally lets him like genie in and out of a certain item. So that's kind of my excuse for him to come and go whenever he can guest star. But you guys got some coin, and with your new basically elderly warhorse, or warbird, you started your way back to Irnixkull, the capital of, clanhold of the definitely not Tovani wizards. And
nerds.
Along the way, you had a little bit of interaction with some of the local wildlife, but it mostly decided to leave you alone after a few nips. And you guys got back there and told her, "Hey, we solved it. It's all good. We did a great job. Blah blah blah." So she rewarded you with, "Hey, I'll officially join your fan club." With the promise that my clan gets to be at least as, if not more, influential than the clergy when all this is settled, which will go over swimmingly, I'm sure. And also, she rewarded your wizard with some spell scrolls and a big shiny orb in which to ponder.
Wizardly thoughts.
Wizardly thoughts, yeah. And apparently she also speaks common, although it was a little bit archaic. But that's different. Someone he could directly converse with.
Finally, some good fucking conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Pixel antenna drop. Aw.
What I love is with the amount of downtime you guys have had that he has not used for anything, person legitimately could have learned Elvish or Giant by now. But I digress. Once you guys got your reward, you decided that you would go overland to your next destination, Gizbalkun, or yeah, Kun, fucking weeb, but Kull, Gizbalkul, and the best way to do that was probably not to follow the roads because that would take you through like if they weren't openly hostile before, uh, they are now. The Nuxavaro clan are the ones behind the enemy alliance, and Eberron is their subject clan. So going through their territory didn't seem wise, so you decided to go through the foothills, like on the edge of the volcano. And it was first day of travel was pretty pleasant, and it ended with you guys had just leveled up to 7, but there was a bit of a tussle as some people
Whoa,
came knocking at the door of the tower, wanting to have a discussion.
With violence inside the house.
Lots of violence was the intended effect, yeah. And I will put you guys here.
I'm sorry I've been so busy this morning. I've not eaten breakfast, so I'm just making a quick egg in a hole.
That is okay. And Bemi, once we'll give you a minute to level up there. And once you do, you can add into turn order and we'll go ahead. Is there any essential things or not essential things that I missed that anyone wants to add in to the room?
I don't think so.
Is there a so the lady who was like, hey, as long as you got our back and you got more influence than the clergy, is that the barbarian lady?
No, that was
No,
that
it's
was her liege lord, like the head of the wizards who technically
witch lady.
Yeah.
Lich lady.
Yeah, little bit older. She lives at the top of that like molten glass tower thing, the wizards.
Gotcha.
We had a friend join, Dracula Flo. He's in a coffin right now.
He's in a pipe, but yes, very similar to a coffin.
Oh, a pipe.
He will say like mid combat he decides no, and specifically when a very scary looking warrior lady runs up with an axe, he pops into his little pipe. And
Thank you. Now I'm soloing all of them.
well, Bammy
I
will
got
show up.
All right.
Bimmy was out on a walk.
Yes,
Bemmy was
Bemmy
in the
was.
barrel. No, Bemmy was in the pipe. He swapped places with him.
No, I was smoking the pipe. We were having a conversation, and
And then you
so
heard
yeah,
like angry noises, a lot of
it's
angry
that.
mouth noises.
I should probably go inside and see what that's about. All right. I have clicked myself. I'm about to hit initiative.
Okay,
21.
there we go. All right.
I'm not going
Hey, for
first.
once, someone else is going before you. It's a nice change.
It'd be cool if it wasn't a bad guy. But
all right.
I
So
don't think any of us are ever beating you on initiative.
it
no,
would
I
be
don't.
tricky.
It's possible. I just have to roll really bad.
And we have to roll really high, except
Yep.
for Peck, I guess.
How come?
But
How come
Yes.
Zach gets Pathfinder rolls?
I don't know. Probably it's
What?
the system
Wait,
likes
what?
him more. Anyways, this guy is going to do things. Well, so I probably should open his sheet and see what he can do. This guy's open sheet too, just preemptively. Okay, so it is this boy's turn, and he is going to What's he got here?
Excuse me. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay, that's what he'll
That I'm sorry if that destroyed your ears.
do. That's okay. It did. So he's going to step in here, and old man is going to vanish. And he is going to 5, 10. He's going to go over here. And going to do his bonus action thing. And give himself that sweet advantage on this strike. Well, it's, yeah, one advantage on the first strike. All right. 23 to hit, Balthazar.
Yeah.
And that is 7 plus Disneak.
hmm
7. Okay. 21. Okay. All right. And then a second attack, which is just a flat roll. We'll get 12. Does 12 hit? I feel like it does.
No,
Okay.
but not by
Yeah.
but not by much.
And he feels good about that. Bemmy, you hear like loud noises from inside the tower, and you see a man, Spider-Man, crawling up the side of it. Pick is on top of the tower, chittering. Purser's like peeking out and firing out the window on the upper floor.
So you mean to tell me I'm outside the tower and I see somebody climbing it?
Yeah. Like
I'm
Spider-Man
taking a
climbing
shot
it.
at that. I'm taking a shot at that motherfucker.
Okay. Fair enough.
3 times.
Okay.
Fuck them up. Shit.
Weapon attack takes an extra. I just don't know if does that count as a bonus action. No, it doesn't. I just get the extra attack. All right, that's neat. That's neat. That's neat. Okay. How high up is he?
He is, I'm sure. He wasn't able to get up very far. He's only 15 feet up.
10 feet, still a decent amount of damage.
1d6 indeed.
That's fine. I'll take it. I will expend one of the bow charges. And I will do a bonus action Hunter's Mark. And I will shoot.
Okay, that does hit.
Okay, and this is
28 hits.
second 15. Probably not.
15 does hit.
Oh, okay, and a. All right.
20 hits.
Now. Boop. Boop. And a. Boop. 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 And because of Dread Ambusher, we get an additional 1d8. And
So the sneak is not in effect, but all the other numbers are
yeah, no,
rolling.
I got that. That just throws up there because.
No, I
Forget
gotcha.
to uncheck,
Yep.
which I always do.
And now, what can I do here? There's something.
You shot him a lot so far. This is
Yes, I
all the
did.
thing that's happened. Needs to make 3 con saves to try and keep that up, I believe.
Plus
Yeah. The only downside is spider climb. All right.
plus 1 plus 2
Yeah,
plus
passes.
5 plus 3 equals 34 points of damage.
34 raw, and I'm just looking here. 10, 6, 7, even. Yeah, he got 3 spectacular con saves, so he's good on
And I am
keeping it up,
also
but
going to do
did shoot
this
the shit
because
out
I
of him.
did do this. So
Mhm.
you got to make a DC 13 charisma saving throw.
Wow, what is it? 34 or was it just 30 for damage, for raw damage?
34.
34. Okay, we take that
34.
off. All right. Yeah, you have him in starting round, and let's see con save. Yeah. Oh, charisma.
These fail. Fingers crossed. And toes.
18.
Darn. I'm not
But
sad while I climb things, he says.
he's not happy about getting shot, but he's not sad about it.
No, he's just angry.
Stop shooting! Kind of his internal monologue. But yeah, let's see. Anything else? Demi?
Hello?
Anything else?
No, because as long as I still have a good line of sight of the person spider climbing, I'm fine right where I am.
Gotcha. Okay, Purser, would you like to?
Okay, is it obvious that any of these people are in charge?
Mm, I mean, give me a perception check. Yeah, this feels like a perception. It's gonna be pretty high because you're very disoriented. You're just like glancing. It's not obvious. Yeah, that's not high enough realistically for you to, in this circumstance, to be able to figure out like who's in charge, if anyone is.
Yeah. In that case,
Because you were like asleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll just shoot another firebolt down at this guy here next to the door.
Okay. Lean over, peering out the window.
Eh. It's 11 to hit.
He dodges and points up and yells. Yeah, actually, you know what? He dodges, looks up at you vaguely contemptuously, sees his friend nearly pinned to the stone, and he seems to focus on Bemmy. Anything else?
Shit.
No, that'll be it for me.
Oh, cool.
Unarmored Purser is very squishy.
Yeah, that's fair. Luckily, this guy doesn't seem to want to prioritize you at the moment. He is going to gesture towards you with like just a very dismissive wave in your direction, Bemmy. And one sec here. Okay. And a fog cloud erupts around you. He seems to want to keep you from repeating that whole like shooting the shit out of him. Let's see. That's not helpful. Nope, that's not good. Okay, so I will just use. You know what? We'll use Ludger. We'll use him as a token for this. Ludger is going to be where the fog is emanating from. Fog cloud, 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered at a point within range. Okay. Sphere. I think that's a good fog color, assuming you can see it. No. Okay. And yeah, feels good about that. Then he is going to. Yeah, he's. What will he try and do? You know what? He might try and hide. That's what we're gonna have him do. No, wait. That's an action. He can't do that. So he's just going to move around a bit. Actually, he's running towards you, Bemmy. Now that he's fogged up the area. Away. They're not actually there. They're doing stuff. He's going to come up and yeah, he's good with that. All right, pick. You are on top of the tower, looking down, and it just got very foggy down there. But there's still a man you can clearly see climbing up, riddled with arrows.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot him some more.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fuck him up.
Though I don't get the couple of attempts, but I will just balance. She'll balance herself and try and shoot him right in
The face.
the face.
Right in the gooch.
Right in the gooch. I'm seeing if I have. No, I don't want to use my fancy arrows. We're just gonna
Do it. He's bloodied. Blow him up from the gooch.
blow him up. Gooch.
He is not in a position to be shot in the gooch. A 14 narrowly misses.
Good lord.
It's maybe like it was a good shot, but he's literally like angling himself, taking one hand off the stone to pull out the arrows, and that's what causes you to miss. It's just bad timing on his part. He ruined your shot.
Okay. She will move up a bit more because she doesn't want him to climb to her and move to a tree
Okay.
nearby. If there is one, I'm assuming we're in a jungle, so.
Well, you're on scrubby hillland, so like
Oh,
there's
scrubby hill.
trees nearby. None of them are big, but you could perch in one. It leans a little bit, but
She's
yeah,
teeny, and I just need to be within 80 feet, like the closest distance she can
oh
be within 80 feet.
You actually have to flutter down a little bit for it, but yeah, it's the tower was taller than any of the trees, but yeah, you could definitely, like, most of them are about 10 feet tall max. But yeah, you could flutter over and be in a tree. So just ping where you're going, so I know where you are on the map in case they want to pursue you.
It's hard to, like, I don't see any like markers or anything like that, so whatever the closest, you can put me wherever you think the closest thing would be she could land in.
I mean,
yeah.
Like any of these, the black things are just me hiding the other optional floors. So I don't know, here, that's fine.
Okay.
Or here,
works for me.
or wherever. Yeah, you're up in a tree 10 feet up. Okay.
Yep.
And
that is all, other than, her traditional swearing aggressively at them.
That's fair. All right. So, Balthazar, it is your turn.
Did not mean to post that. Sorry.
That's no problem.
Well,
Somehow you're holding the line here again.
yeah, with my 2 EC. Well, I guess, I already popped all my. Luckily, I popped arms and visage. I will go to attack the guy in front of me and do a flurry while I'm at it.
Okay. He did stab you.
Good rolls. Excellent rolls.
That one hits. Okay, the 21 and 18 hits.
Okay. Alright, that will be 13 damage.
Okay, alright. Not insignificant at this level. Right.
And that's my turn.
Okay, yeah, your arcane, well, not arcane, your like chi fueled arms like whip around and like punch him against the wall several times, and he doesn't look happy. And it is her turn. Seeing that the old man she was about to hack apart somehow magically fled, she shakes her head at the cowardice of wizards and goes up, and she's gonna start hacking at you there, Belle. So she's gonna do 2 hand axe attacks, as is her custom. Yeah. 16 and 10 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay. 14 slashing. And the second one does not hit, which is good, because that was also a lot of slashing. And yeah, that's her turn. This guy is kind of pissed that his target fled, but he's gonna climb 5 feet, and then which put him here at purser level. Climb around 10. Thanks. He's going to hop in here, purser, and start attempting to stab you, because it seems like the thing to do. He can use Bonus action, try and give himself advantage. He's gonna make his stabby stab.
He what?
Bonus action, try and give himself advantage on you. But with advantage, he got a fucking 11, so I don't think that hits.
No.
All
Almost.
right. Dang. And yeah, he's gonna finish climbing in the building, in the tower, because he doesn't like the idea of losing spider climb while he's hanging half outside. And yeah, that's it for him. Top of the order again. This guy is going to do. Yeah, he's just gonna. Let's see. They're supposed to. Yeah, he's gonna try and stab you. 12 to hit, Val, with. God damn, even with advantage, these guys are not rolling well this time. Does 12 hit?
12 to hit me?
Yes.
No, it does not work.
Okay. Hey. 16 to hit the next one. Okay, it looks like it is. 7 piercing. And he didn't get sneak because it didn't work.
I'm sorry I ran to get socks if you said something to me.
No, you're good. Someone was currently stabbing Val. All right, Bemi, what would you like to do? Things are foggy, so you can hear someone having just run up right next to you.
Bonus action disengage.
That's fair.
And
I
I
think you
will
just got that
move.
too.
Yes, I did. I was like, okay, I can do that
Cunning
now.
action. Yep. I had a whole
Yep,
thing, but we'll skip it.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
I know.
Let's see. And I will move. I'll pass through Lutker, and I will.
They're not
follow.
actually there. Like your allies are not there. They are
Okay.
camping a little bit down the hill. We'll say.
5, 15, 20.
Ate a whole pot of beans and didn't want to put that on anybody in the tiny space.
30.
It doesn't go well with the elvish image.
30 and 35. Okay.
So, out of curiosity, and I really don't have an issue with you just like taking off running through the fog. Dan, typically, how do you treat like if you can't see but you're running?
As long as the terrain isn't treacherous, it's
Right. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. Like it always felt a little underwhelming, but at the same time, like realistically, you don't necessarily need to know where you're going as long as you're not going to run face first into a wall. You just pick a direction. Before the fog went up, he knew the tower was here, so he knew not to run there. Like,
yeah.
I'd say you stumble a little bit, Bemmy, because it's a hill, but other than that, you're not.
I'm
it's not
okay
an
with
issue.
that. That's fine. But I mean, this right here, that is like
That's
a
terrain. I just put that there so that you didn't get confused about like another floor being there.
Yeah, it's the modular
Oh,
levels.
This is a modular map, so like depending on which floors he wants to use for the tower, like those the different floors will show up. But right now
I
he only has
see.
2 floors, so I just use black boxes to cover them, but just think of that as open terrain.
Okay.
And this is the first floor. Cursor is on the second floor of the tower. It's just
All right.
spaced
All
out
right.
weirdly. Yep.
All right. Thank you. So this guy right here, he is inside the tower.
Everybody you could currently see is probably inside the tower. Yeah. They've all gone inside and are currently doing stuff.
So I have no line of sight on this guy.
No, you do not. Nope.
All right.
I would
You
allow
can
retcon
see
of
like
movement if you want.
Cursor like blocking blows of a sword through the window.
Yeah, you can't really. I would say it'd be pretty hard to hit the guy. But you can see Purser's doing something in there, no problem.
Okay.
But I would allow retcon if you want to change where you would run to. Based on that.
I mean, honestly, like let's think about the options I have. There's a wall of people in front of me. Bemi would have known that.
Well,
So
these people
nah.
aren't actually here, yeah. But that's
Oh.
fair. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like the I just put them off to the side in case they became relevant, but they're a little ways down the hill, kind of camping separate. It was my excuse for players who were not there to like not be there. So
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah, you were
So
coming up from that hill, and we'll say that's why you were there. But yeah, what do you want to do? Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll cast Bark Skin
Okay.
because I can, and I haven't used it yet.
Fair enough.
And yeah, I guess my AC can't be less than 16. So I went from a 15 to a 16. What do you know about that?
Hey, that helps.
Yep. And
Balthazar, does he hear yelling in the tower? Is like two people are currently like face the curve.
Yep.
Yeah. uh.
yep, I
Okay.
think that's
Indeed
all
you
I
do.
got. That's all I got for now. But
Gotcha.
I'll know where to go next. Where to
Exactly.
go.
Yeah. I can see the tower, like the door's in fog, but I know it's there, and I hear Balthazar is still alive because I can hear him screaming.
And like two drows screaming in racial epitaphs.
No,
Epithets.
they're
Epitaph.
actually it's like a war cry from the woman. The other guy, they're trained to be quiet when they kill people. So, but speaking of which, Purser, this is not an optimal situation. This fellow should not be in here with you. It's quite rude.
Yeah. Yeah. You did not invite yourself. Not invited.
Did we lose him to the factory?
No, I'm not playing while I'm in D&D. I'm not a monster. I was just muted.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a monster. I was just muted.
So yeah, not an ideal situation is a vast understatement. Purser is unarmored, unprotected, with nothing but like a sword and a
Faith.
wand and faith. Yeah, but no shield of faith. Just
Yeah, just the more mundane version.
see, I'm gonna cast banishment on the guy in the room with me.
Nice. Okay.
Get out of my house.
And he's going to give me a DC 14 charisma saving
Charisma
throw.
saving throw. All right, let's see what he gets. They've been doing decent on these saves so far, so let's see. Today's have no memory. Yeah, a 6. I don't think that passes.
So yeah, he is incapacitated and disappears for a minute.
Okay. You
And
didn't
then
do the fun move where you like burst a thing of alchemical flame over his head first and then banish it.
well,
That's
all
such an
that stuff
evil
is in my
move.
bag on the other side of the room.
That's fair. That's fair. That
So yeah,
that
Man
that's
came
another
into
one
the
that's like
house and he's in his Jimmy Jams.
so yeah,
oh,
and then I'll just like get up to the window, like press my back to the wall next to it, and start like looking out for my next target.
yeah, that's fair. This is definitely, I mean, you're like outside of it, but this is close enough to um Limquick territory where it's, this could be considered a stand your ground state. So, that's hopefully you'll put him into it. But
Of course, it's stand your ground. I'm here.
yeah. Yeah, he has vanished and you are left in your tower once again to ponder things. The orbs in the
Yes.
bag. Um, anything else you'd like to do?
No pondering this orb.
Nope, that'll be it for Purser for now. He's just
Okay.
taking cover next to the window.
Okay. You hear like muffled shouting and lots of thuds from the trapdoor below.
That's
All right.
fine.
That'll be fun. Okay. He sensed you run off via blind sense, but that only goes 10 feet. So let's see here. Yeah, he's gonna try it. He's just gonna go in a straight line where you went. Yeah. Off. So he gets here, runs out, comes out of the fog himself. Uh, yeah, he's gonna stab at you, Bemmy. Why not? 1, 2. Okay, yeah, he's gonna himself advantage. Doesn't actually change the roll. 24 to hit.
24 is a hit.
Okay, 11 damage. Sneak attack on there for flavor. Keep forgetting I did not.
Please, God, help!
So 11 plus 7, 18 piercing. And then
Hey,
12 to hit.
what's the hit? 12 to hit does not hit.
No, this is not at you. This is at Bemmy.
12 does not hit.
Yeah, so the second attack doesn't hit, but the first one does for 18 piercing. And then he's going to invoke an attack of opportunity and step back into the fog. Of course. Oh, 1 sec. Let me move him up.
I don't. Well, I mean, I have my bow out right now, so I don't know how I would hit him.
Okay. And he's going to.
You just have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Could still shoot him. As he's like, ew. He jumps out, stabs you, and then dives back into the fog. Yeah. 22 still hits. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't take the hide action, you know where he is.
Yeah.
There's also the Molotov action.
Okay. Yeah, that hurt. And let's see if he makes the save to keep the fog up. Might fuck up his plan. Bloodied. Do that con. Okay, with a crit, he keeps the fog. You know he's somewhere in this general area. And you know you hit him. You heard him like yelp as you shot him, like the vague figure in the fog. And you feel better about it. What would you like to do?
Yell.
Oh, I see. He said you feel better about it, or you shot him in the fog, and you feel better about it. I did not realize it was. Okay.
No, and then I said,
No,
pick what would you like to do? Yeah, Bemmy shot a guy as the guy ran away.
It's all me.
It is now Pigster.
I'm gonna go look in this. This is a window, correct?
Yes, that is indeed a window.
Okay.
You could flutter over there. That one's at ground level. Purser's one over here only has 2 windows, but yes, at ground level there is a window to peer into.
Can I shoot into the window?
I would say so.
Okay.
I would say free action. Pull open the shutters. That's no problem.
Okay. How's he looking?
How you looking, Val?
Okay. Pull open the shutters and cast.
I'm already converting to whatever god will fucking give me paladin powers right now.
There's some overlords.
Do I have a religion for you?
Never mind, I'd rather die.
The overlords are very they'll talk back, man. Like there's some ones around here, dude. Like they'll. Anyways, yeah.
God will talk back to you if you're a good.
I'm sorry, you don't get a lot of healing, but I tried, and you get some. I'm only a baby.
Good thing I didn't know you were attacking me or healing me, so I got the 8. I got that 8 healing.
You got that sneak.
That I'm not sure if that number's correct.
Shut up.
Shouldn't it be plus your wisdom, right?
It's 1d4 plus nan box symbol equals 3.
Yeah, it's not a number. It's probably using the wrong variable.
I don't know what
I just clicked on the spell. I don't know.
It's fine.
I don't.
1 second.
I don't know what
my
nan
guess
box
would
symbol
be
means.
Her spellcasting ability modifier isn't being defined in the Roll20 sheet because it's a multi-class.
Didn't she multi-class? Maybe it's conflicting.
Let me look at that. Let me real quick. I will allow a retcon here because let's try spellcasting.
Please give me. I don't care if it's one. I
Spellcasting
need it.
ability. Here we go. Oh no, wait, that's for custom class. I really wish they. Cool modifier. Cleric, light domain. That's all correct.
Hola, mi amigo, ¿cómo está?
Oh, here we go. Hit dice. Caster. This is all for rogue stuff. I'm just trying to see where I would change this.
Yeah, I'm checking. Aha, go to attributes and abilities up at the top and look for the variable called spellcasting _ ability.
Okay. Attributes.
Mine is defined as @ intelligence _ mod close bracket.
Okay. I may just give you permission to it rather than have me fumble around.
That works.
There we go. Okay.
I'll just set it to 20. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
They all start hitting so much harder. Oh my god.
What is happening?
Let's see.
How did they have a dragon?
Her spellcasting ability is defined as 0 *.
How did they know we leveled up? We can count these things now.
Okay, it's fixed now.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Free inspiration, if you didn't already have one, which you do. All right.
I'll give it to Pick.
Go ahead and re-roll there.
It's my sheet's considering its life choices right now and just doing a little
problem,
loading.
no problem.
You may have to close it and reopen it as well since I changed it.
Yep.
We give it a little close. We give it a little reopen.
If you still get a
that would be
3,
nice.
I can't fix that, but we'll.
That's fair. But I appreciate the efforts. Wow. It was meant to be, buddy. I'm sorry. I can only do so much in the face of the gods.
Damn you named square symbol. What else did he
Hit it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't.
Yeah, let me.
What's your healing
it's plus
word?
1.
+1. Okay, so 4. There.
Why did not save?
We'll fix it later. You get 4 points of healing, Val.
Thank you.
There we go. That's more than half of the damage that was dealt to you so far this round. So pretty good. Anything else, Pick?
I'm going to step away from the window and back like 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah, the lady with the axe seems pretty she seems kind of
spicy.
Yeah.
She will then begin to, since she probably held her holy symbol with her lower arms to do that, she'll start loading her crossbow with her upper arms because she's going to step back and settle in to shoot.
Oh, you have a crossbow or a short bow?
Oh, short bow, sorry.
Yeah, no, okay, cool. I just was like,
short bow.
Wait a minute. All right. Val, what would you like to do? There's no shame in tactical retreats. I mean, Purser might not be thrilled, but he'll be fine.
Alright. I'm going to keep focused on this guy above me. So, deck number 1 and 2.
Alright.
First one, I think, hits.
25 hits, yeah. 9, not so much. Okay. But, yeah, first blow definitely connects. And you, once again, just like this ethereal arm whips out and just slams him against the wall.
I'll pop the flurry once again. Thank you.
And then those do not hit.
And then I leave. I guess I'll provoke on this guy first before I get into the fog.
Yeah, he will try and stab you. 24 to hit for 7 piercing.
Yes.
Yes. These guys are rolling they're not. They don't have that high a bonus. They're just rolling well. All right.
You said 7 piercing.
7 piercing. Yeah.
All right. Then I don't know if I provoke on this person because I'm in a fog right now.
I would say it's a matter of like it's more a matter of the fact that you step behind the wall, so she can't like hack at you. The fog is a hindrance, but it's like she physically can't hit you behind the wall. So,
So that's my action.
okay, there's a cat like huddled against the wall right there as well. Currently, if you want
Yeah, I
to
know.
pet
It's the thing that ran.
cat. Yes, the cat ran. How dare it? I mean, it's up to Dan where he wants the cat to be.
I
Cat
work
can be
on the
flexible.
Soviet tactics. You're not allowed to go back unless I say so.
That's fine for Pearl to be there.
Okay.
I would have her be close enough to help if necessary, but she's a cat.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. It is her turn. She doesn't like this. Step here, see out the window. Just hack at you with her axe through the window, pal.
Roll for hardness for the window. This is now Pathfinder 2e.
God damn it. One sec. She got a crit fail on the first one.
Oh, thank
Good.
God.
33.
She cuts off her foot.
Rolls a net 1 towards her ACL. She can't play anymore.
Sorry, lady.
I try
The
not to
season's
have
over.
them be that bad because like inevitably you guys would roll on them and they'd just be understandably pissed when like DM your crit fail table just crippled my character. No, it's fine. It's totally fair. All right, weapon attacks 31.
DM, you grabbed the second edition version. I don't have an arm anymore.
Yeah. I played around with that for a while, but first time
Nah,
I
it does
did it,
not.
somebody lost a
It does
limb.
not work unless you're playing Warhammer or something where losing a limb is common.
It wasn't for crit fails. It was for like when you go down and like you get up, you have an option for like permanent damage, but there was some bad luck involved, and I won't go into details, but it was tricky. Somebody lost a limb. All right, all right. This is that's critical hit. We want critical fumble. 33. Here we go. As you attack your opponent, begin to. Okay, so yeah, it's just really fucking hard for her to. Okay, it's really hard for her to hit through the window, so she gets disadvantaged on her next attack. Which, if it was a straight roll, would have been a 24. But with disadvantage, it's the second nat one. So I will fucking re-roll. Roll for another crit fail. A 9. All right.
Oh, I'm so glad that's not me.
She loses her combat footing,
You open.
exposing herself to the target. Your target has advantage on their first attack roll against you next round. Okay. So, Val, if you want to try and punch her through the window, you have advantage on your first hit.
Good thing I have reach when I attack with my fists.
That's true. Yeah. All right. So, she failed epically. It is now this guy's turn. He's in the Shadow Realm. Bemi, what would you like to do?
Okay. I can't see what's his face in the fog.
You could shoot him. It'd just be at disadvantage. That's like he hasn't hidden. You know, there's someone there. You can see like a shape moving in the fog. It's just hard to pin down.
You can like hear the gravel crunching under his feet.
Yeah. They're definitely like, and you have a good idea of where he went. You know, he didn't go far.
Okay. You know what?
It's no better tactic than shooting blindly into the fog.
Okay. I'm gonna do a bonus action Zephyr Strike because if I
Okay.
do hit him, it'll be really cool and flavorful.
Isn't that a melee
Plus,
one?
when you move like we're gonna do a spell, your movement doesn't provoke one up, you can give yourself
If it is,
advantage on
great. I
one weapon attack.
genuinely don't know. Cool. All right. Sounds good to me. One weapon attack.
So I'm giving myself advantage on one weapon attack, so it's a
Okay.
flat
So
roll
flat
now.
roll. Yep.
Yep. Actually, you know what I'll do? Just to make everyone's life easier, I'll just throw that up there. Okay. And skadoosh.
Okay, that flat roll, the +2 makes, yeah, that hits. You
Okay.
hear a yell in the fog.
Okay, so I will do this. 13 piercing. Goodness gracious. And I get an additional
Still up.
1d8.
An additional,
So it's
so
19
19.
total.
He's still up.
All right. Well, I still have one more shot.
Okay. And I think this one is just a disadvantage, but disadvantage
I did
for
it.
27 hits, yeah.
8.
So how do you want to do it? Was it 2?
Yes! Yes!
At
I did it,
2?
guys. I did it. Basically, with the Zephyr Strike, I'm gonna say that's well. I know it didn't, but the Zephyr Strike arrow cuts straight through the cloud, right? And because it's a Zephyr Strike, and that additional force damage actually pushes away the fog cloud just a little bit, so my last shot can land right in between that guy's eyes.
Hmm.
Yeah, works for me. That's just follow the second shot is it's a second longer than usual because you actually watch the hole drilled through the fog, and second one right in his forehead, and he goes down as the fog dissipates as quickly as it appears, or as it appeared. And yeah, nice job. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would just kind of like to smile, start whistling, and I haven't moved yet. So 5, 10, 15. Can I see this guy through the window?
If you open it, you could.
So it's a closed window.
It's a shuttered.
Then,
Yeah, it's not glass. It's just like shuttered. But yeah, I would say you could.
then I guess no. That's okay. I'll move in front of the door.
Okay. Which is
I,
open, and yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I just want to say, if you want to break the windows, that's fine. They're not real.
Yeah, I understand, but
They could be.
they could be.
But yeah, you can through the open door you can see an irritated looking drow man and a surprisingly embarrassed looking drow woman here.
All right. Well, I guess before I end my turn, I will just simply say, "Oh, hey! It seems as if this is gonna be real easy to shoot you two, like fish in a barrel, maybe." And that's my turn.
Okay. Well, you've drawn aggro. Purser, anything else?
So,
Uh,
I'm going to walk over into the corner
mhm.
and, like, with one hand, I'll lift up the trap door.
Fireball. Yeah.
If only. With the other, I'll shoot a firebolt at the guy
The guy right
directly
under it.
below. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. He was not expecting that,
Pew pew pew.
but he still nimbly dodges to the side as your shot scorches the ground.
And then I'll drop it.
So
And
you
then
almost
I'll stand on it so he can't come up.
That's fair. Take this.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Purser's,
Just immediately closes the door, stands up.
Purser's just in a panic right now. He's very vulnerable.
You were asleep. Yeah, no, that's fair. All right, it's this guy's turn, but he's busy being dead. Pick. What would you like to do? Balthazar is outside, and you saw like an axe, like badly aimed, almost nick him, but seems like there's some issues inside.
I will move back to where I can see through the window,
Okay.
and I don't know if I
Just,
could
like,
probably get a
perch on
better
top
shot
of-
on.
Perch on top of Bal's head, just kind of.
I mean, she could put her little feet on his shoulders.
That would literally be how you'd have to see in that window. Yeah, because he's standing right there.
Sorry, buddy.
But yeah, you could definitely see and get a shot at either of them. She's right next to the window.
Yep, I will take a shot at her.
Okay.
You can do better, buddy. You can't, maybe.
A 13. Sadly, you're trying to like. It ends up embedding itself in the windowsill here. Like it's a really awkward shot to be shooting.
It's
From
an
gonna
awkward
say,
shot, and I'm
doesn't
balancing on him.
doesn't the lazy have disadvantage? Don't have advantage next time she gets a hit.
You have advantage on her
Oh,
on
okay, I
your
do.
next attack against her. Yeah.
And
But
then
yeah.
fly around to the front because I feel like I'm going to get better shots this way.
Okay, that is fair. 1 sec. There we go. Okay. So, Val, what would you like to do? You have advantage on your first hit against this lady.
Yep, and I can punch through walls apparently, and with 10 feet of reach, I can. So, attack number 1 against her.
Okay.
21.
21 hits. Yes. Oh, nice.
25.
That also
And then
hits.
I will flurry because fuck it. 16 to 23. Those hit.
16 does not hit. 23 does. So give me total damage as you're
That'll be
punching.
18, 23 total damage.
Nice, nice. You got your confidence back after seeing her flub it. Cool, cool. Anything else?
No.
No. Okay. So the tactically smart thing to do here would be to go up and wood chipper Benny, but she kind of has something to prove at this point. That was really embarrassing. You cannot walk away from here alive. So she's going to do her attacks against Val. 21 and 18 to hit Val.
21 and 8, you said?
And 18.
Those both hit.
Okay. 8 slashing on the first and 10 slashing on the second.
Still up.
Okay. And yeah, that's it for her. It's this guy's turn. He's going to step up here, do his bonus action thing. Bemi, something like what feels like someone like grabs the back of your hair and just like yanks as he goes to stab, giving himself advantage on the first strike.
That's impressive because I'm facing.
I know. It's a mage hand thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's invisible mage hand. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay, 12 piercing, and then we do to sneak. For another 6. So 18. Brain part there. 18 as he stabs you, and his second attack. Let's see. Does not get sneak. 15 to hit.
15 is a miss.
Okay.
Because my AC is 16 right now. Ha ha!
And then he is going to. Let's see. That window's open. Oh, he uses bonus action. Fuck. Okay. So yeah, he's just gonna step here. Okay. What would you like to do, Benny?
I mean, I'd like to shoot him.
You can. It's disadvantage because he's right there.
No, because I will bonus action disengage, and then
okay. That's fair.
then I'm gonna shoot him. I've been waiting for that because that's the only thing I've always hated with these melee characters attacking me. It's like, well,
Yeah.
I'm really tired of disadvantage. All right, here we go. All right,
Tired of this
we'll
motherfucking
go.
bonus action.
And 22 for
Yeah,
both.
those both hit.
Okay. Skadoosh. Skadoosh. 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
Okay, okay.
And I will Movement. I did the attack. I don't think I can do a whole lot else. I mean, I guess I could move more, but
You could.
nah, I'm okay. I'm fine right where I am.
Okay.
But there
All
will
right.
be a split second because from the last turn, Purser opened the door and closed the door, and Bemi now knows what color underwear
Well,
Purser wears.
I think they're the fancy long johns, right? Or
He's got his fancy like the magma alpaca like lawn johns
yeah,
now.
yeah, like they're actually
And
they
what
would
color are
definitely
they?
be yeah, they would be dyed. Like what color would you have picked?
I think blue.
Okay, yeah.
Like
Beautiful
Who's
a
giving?
blue fine long johns.
like a nice sky blue, yeah.
And you know what? Bemi would just have a thought to himself due to the ADHD. He's got good taste.
I do, don't I?
And then I will end my turn. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Purser, in your sky blue long johns on top of the trapdoor, what do you want to do?
So this time I will fully like swing the door open, grab my sword, and clamber down the ladder.
Oh, okay.
And I'll go in for the stab with a green flame blade.
Get him,
Okay.
Captain Underpants. You can do it.
So yeah.
All right.
So where's my sword at? There it is.
Hmm.
That's a critical miss.
If you could roll me a T100.
Doing good, guys.
82.
82.
It's my favorite number.
Critical miss. 82. Where is it? Here we go. Missing what you thought was a critical blow causes you to panic. End your current turn and you are surprised until the end of your next turn. Wow. Okay. So that felt right. Like you've read in all the spy thrillers, like this is exactly the type of situation where like the hero is interrupted, after a night with the femme fatale, and he drops down and promptly dispatches, still shirtless and awesome, and you drop down and do that, and it doesn't work quite as like we'll say you drop down and part of like your foot gets caught in a bucket as you land and it throws off as you go to stab, and you weren't expecting it to go like that, so you're a little surprised.
Yeah, this feels like a lot of fun.
Okay. So pick, what do you want to do?
Oh boy. Here we go, trying to shoot people for the third time. Can we do it?
Yes, you can. You're
I'm gonna
standing
shoot that
next to me.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if Bemi believes in me, I have extra strength. But also, I'm not moving this time, so I
Okay.
get advantage.
Two things. Yeah.
My God.
16 does hit.
Thank you.
Okay. That's that hurt. He did not like that. Let's see. Yeah, this is a bad situation. He doesn't like any of this. Okay. Anything else?
That is all. Other than, of course, swearing aggressively.
Gotcha. Default. Bal, what would you like to do?
The pain. I'm gonna keep going.
Right, fair enough.
2 attacks on her. Thank Christ.
Okay, yeah, both of those hits.
Flurry of blows. Fuck, I'm about to die anyway. Aww.
The second one hits.
So that'll be 26 damage.
26 damage. Okay, she's still up, but wow, is she hurt. All right. Okay, it is her turn. Yeah, you know what? She's in a similar. You're gonna go down before she's determined. Like it's personal at this point. She's gonna hack at you with a 7 for the first one. I'm just gonna try again. And 11. Oh, of course. Now is
She
when
misses.
she starts fucking flubbing her. All right, fine. Well, her clan's, victory or death, anyways. This guy is going to Misty Step through this window and start fucking booking it because he knows when he's done. There we go. Yeah. You step over here and then dash because he's getting way too close to dead. 30 feet off map. Running through the foothills. Luckily, there's scrub brush, but for once there isn't a jungle to vanish into. So I would say if you want long range weapons, could still go after him for another round or so if you guys
That's
wanted to try.
100% gonna do that
Yeah.
right now. Right now.
Okay.
So I mean, I
He's
will
over
bonus
here.
action. I'll bonus action dash to.
You don't
get
really
as
need
close
to.
as
Like if you go over here, you have a line of shot on him. Like he's even 30 feet away. He's still pretty clear. So like if you just move, in that there, like you can shoot him now.
Okay, well then bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Because now I'll be able to track him because he's not getting away. You don't get to come into my friend's house. All right.
And you already have a prisoner. He's locked in the Nether Realm upstairs.
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't want you going back to your buddy and telling us how we fight.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
And yep, that one definitely
Also hits.
Okay, so skadoosh, and 2 Hunter's Marks. So 8, 16, 27.
Okay, then he is dead as you finish him off with a shot. And there's the fleeing captive has been brutally executed. How dare you? Anything else?
I mean, right before he shoots him, he's gonna lick his right pointer finger, hold it up to the air, make sure the wind's right, and just shoot 2 very quickly in
Okay.
succession.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, for once the lack of there's underbrush and stuff, and he's trying to hug it, but you can't really hug that while sprinting. So you're
Yeah,
able
no,
to gun him down.
it's just beautiful. It feels good because I don't have to shoot around a tree.
Yeah.
And yep, I'll knock a 3rd arrow, and I will move back here so I can see this person and end my turn.
Okay. Purser, you're recovering from your surprise, and you see things have happened. That guy vanished in a cloud of mist.
Yeah,
That seems to be their motif.
There's not a whole lot I can do about that.
It's okay.
Like, is that what Bemmy says as he peeks his head in?
Yeah. It's okay. I got him.
Yeah, at that, this woman here just shakes her head and says, Eberron cowards, and like readies her axe to die on her feet. And pick, what would you like to do?
Hopefully,
I want to
assist
kill
in
her.
that.
I mean, yeah, it's fair.
It's very possible I could miss.
She's
I'm
probably not the type to surrender. That's probably a good idea.
not moving, just trying to shoot around by me.
Okay. Awkward. Like, I feel like you just sort of half drop a little bit, just stop fluttering your wings for a second to drop a little lower. And
Yep.
yeah, with a 22, how do you want to do it? She was at 10.
Just probably center mass because she wasn't aiming for head. It was too risky with the shot.
Yeah. It goes through the woman's leather armor, and she Like the force of the shot knocks her back a little bit, and she actually like kind of props herself against the wall, still holding her weapon up, but yeah, she dies standing. And that is all of the that's all of them that are on this plane. Um, we'll keep it in combat order just for funsies, but Cursor, what do you want to do with this guy as he appears? As you still have some time before he reappears. It's been, I think,
Yeah.
3 rounds since you cast it.
Hmm.
Do you want to just have everybody up there in the room with like cudgels out, ready?
Hmm.
Because he'll reappear right there. I just put him so you guys would see where he'll show up on the map.
What I? Okay. Okay. I'll cast Dispel Magic on the tower
Okay.
so that
So
it
the tower
disappears.
vanishes, and he'll fall 20 feet when he reappears. Okay.
Yes.
Brilliant.
All
That is
right.
brilliant.
I think that's enough to fall prone too.
Yeah, any damage you take, anytime you take damage and you fall, you're prone. Okay, sure, yeah. The tower vanishes, damage and all. And do you want to just like wait, or do you want to just drop the spell the moment the tower's gone?
So
Oh.
I'll just like wave someone else over and say, "He's going to fall here. Be ready."
Who's gonna fall where? Wait a minute. Did I
What?
lose count? Where was that guy who was? Oh.
And then I'll like snap my fingers and he drops out of the air.
So, for all he would drop here, for positioning. Like this is where he'll end up falling. For anybody, if you guys wanted to have positioned yourselves before he falls, you've had the time. So, figured I'd say that. But yeah, he'll fall, and since it's basically inflicted Purser, you can roll the 2d6 because that feels better.
Sure. 7.
Okay, yeah, there's a confused yell as he falls, appears in nowhere, and then like frantically, almost cartoonishly, like grabs at the air, having just completely disoriented, and plummets to the ground with a heavy thud. Doesn't look like he broke anything, but he's severely injured and he is prone. Let's see. Uh, you know what? We'll just say at top of the order here. You guys all had a chance to prep around if you wanted to have done anything. You can do the whole like we prepared an action if you wanted, or if you want to just go right into order.
I'm Scooby-Doo. I have one spell. Okay, all right. I'll do an ensnaring strike on him because I want him to stay still.
Okay,
If that's okay.
that's fine. With your bow or with your kukri or
With my bow.
okay. Did you want to move back so it's not a disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll move back square.
And just to be clear, the tower is no longer there. There's no walls. This is just ground that he fell onto.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that. Yeah, we'll say like it's skeet shooting. You shoot him as he's falling. Like that's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, that definitely hits. Withering Mass of Thorns appears at the point of impact. Yeah. So the strength saving throw as he like slams into the ground. Okay. I can strength saving throw. Not very strong. Flat roll, baby. 15. Okay. So he is not restrained. Is it?
Dang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Spell
So he's not
DC of
restrained. He's still
14.
prone, and he still took the damage from the shot. If you want
Okay.
to deal that.
I do.
Okay. 7. Okay. He is now shot. In addition to having hit the ground, did anyone else want to have anything lined up to conga line him, or are you guys more sporting than that?
I don't know. I thought we were gonna capture this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I tried to ensnare him. I'm not trying to kill him. But
I don't know off the top of my head if my astral fist could be non-lethal. I'm assuming they can,
It's melee, yeah, I think so.
and it's it's my monk's power shit. So maybe.
I would argue. You would need to move forward 5 feet to be able to beat on him, but yeah, you would have had time to do that. And so for something like this, the triggering event is basically him appearing. So everybody would get like a prepped round against the enemy. Would that would include you, Purser, right? Because the only thing needed to do for that, like, you just stop concentrating on the spell and he drops. That's
Yeah.
a free thing to do. So you would still have your prepared action if you wanted to have done so.
Nah, Purser's just gonna wait and see how he lands. So
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Pick. Was there any prepared action you wanted to have ready for when this guy appears and falls?
Just ready, like pulling a shot back.
Okay, so
She's not going to fire immediately.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't want to fire immediately because he's the only one that might be able to give us information.
Okay.
But I have no means to like paralyze him.
Okay.
Holy shit. Sorry.
Right.
There was just a massive thunder outside that shook my house and scared me. Like,
Yeah,
I felt it in my
I
ribs.
could hear it.
I thought you were breathing into the mic. That was what it sounded like. I was like,
no, my
usually she
husband just
doesn't
came
do
out too.
that.
Holy shit. Is it? I know. It was just sunny. Like, that's why it scared me, because... Sorry, that scared the hell out of me. No, she doesn't want to shoot. I was just like, what? And I like felt the vibration in my rib cage. Like, I was like, oh, huh? But she doesn't want to shoot him right away because he's the only one that might be able to give us information that's still alive.
Gotcha. Fair enough. And you don't have anybody who lives near you who's like has access to artillery, right? Because I think like out of the sky, it's clear and it's really shaky. It wasn't that, was it?
just it's
like,
just time. He got a new 777 for
Is it
Christmas.
raining?
I think Scott snapped. I think the military broke him. He's gone mad.
Oh, it just started like raining, like pouring outside.
Oh, okay,
that's what happened.
Right. That's less concerning.
Scott.
I live by like big gas storage tanks, like 2 blocks away from my house, that have like the only protection is like a chain link fence around them. So I'm always worried that when I feel something like vibration in the core of my being, that I'm like, somebody blew up the gas tanks.
Yeah, I mean, if it makes you feel better, 2 blocks away, it won't just be a vibration. Like, having worked at an airport for a while, like, yeah, when those go, like, you would see some light, like, through your window.
Good chance you'll be deafened. Even from that distance, you'll be deafened.
I don't know about I don't know how big they are, but I know you would know. But rain is good because that makes it more likely it was lightning. So besides that, pick readies. Sorry for getting distracted. Val,
it's okay. I was distracted too. I was completely, literally rattled.
We heard it through our headphones. That's impressive.
Yeah. Val, did you want to have moved up and just be ready to pummel this guy non-lethally?
Yeah. Where is the spot again? Yeah, right there.
He's appearing. He'll land here.
Basically, right where I was in the beginning. All right.
Okay. Yeah. How do you like it? Yeah. Fair enough. So he's prone in front of you, and you just like you had your fist cocked back, and when he lands, you just start beating. Okay.
Yeah. If I'm going to probably go last, the ensnare doesn't take him out, and all the other shit, then I'll punch him like once.
Well,
I'm not gonna stack it on everyone.
Yeah, you're last. Like, everybody else has done what they're gonna do for the surprise. So
I just
if
want to
you're
make
gonna
sure we
beat him,
don't
now is the time.
I don't make sure I'm not gonna over non. I know you can still kill people with non-lethal. I want to over non-lethal him.
Nope, you're good. As long as you don't hit him after he passes out, you're good. So do you
I'm
want to
so
attack
glad you
or?
remembered that. That's a great quote. It's beautiful.
But I'll just do the attack right now just to be safe.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like it is your turn. It's
All right.
your round to attack.
Alright, 6 non-lethal force apparently.
Okay, he's still up or still awake at least on the ground as you punch him in the head. And cool. All right, then he was surprised, so we go back top of the order. Now he will have a chance to go if he gets around to it. Bemmy, that man is still weakly writhing on the ground. What would you like to do?
I'm going to bonk him in the head with my boomerang because it's
Okay.
made of wood.
All right. Okay.
So.
And you have advantage because he's prone and you're surrounding him.
Mm-hmm.
21 hits.
All right. And, oh.
Let's see the damage on your first one. I'm assuming this is non-lethal?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, he's unconscious after the first strike, so there's no nat 1 where you accidentally like gut him like a fish or something.
No, I hit it. It bounces off his head. The boomerang comes back, and that's what kills him. Sorry,
Your
guys.
throwing stick, that throwing stick trick is boomeranged on us. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's unconscious. And what do you guys want to do with him?
Time up.
Tie him up. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm assuming you have rope.
Oh yeah, I got rope. In fact, you know what? If we can tie him up so he will be hanging upside down, I'll use that same rope, cast rope trick, so he's just kind of hanging in the middle of the
So
air.
there isn't like the trees around here are kind of scrubby and shitty. So there's nothing that could really support his weight. They could barely support picks and she's bug. But
Purser's already recasting the tower.
just hang him from the side of the tower as a
No, no, no,
warning.
no, no. Hold up. What I'm saying is, I cast rope trick.
Oh, and then he just floats. Yeah, he's just hanging
He's
from
literally
nothing.
just hanging from nothing.
Okay, all right, fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah. So while Pursers are doing that in the background, you're hoisting this poor elven man up.
Yep.
Yes. We'll just move the bodies aside here. And yeah, in the time that's happening, does anyone it seems that your tower was very visible, so they didn't notice the tent that the two Drow clan heads and Ludger were using. Does anybody want to go wake them up or get them out of their trance or what have you? Or
I
are
mean,
you good to you're
I'm
good to
kind of
question
busy
yourselves? Okay,
tying
yeah.
this guy up.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
That's fair. You know what? Give me a sleight of hand or thieves' tools check. Either one of those, I'd say, is sufficient for rope tying. To see if it's like a giant bow tie or if it's like a complex knot.
Okay.
Either way is entertaining. So.
You know what? Can I use my inspiration for
Yeah.
the crit?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So whatever kind of knot you want to have tied this guy in, he is tied
So
in.
basically, all right. So the way that the spell is like effect, I literally hold a length of rope and I tug it, and it magically floats up. So after I've tied him up, I will tug the opposite end of the rope as it goes up into the. So he's just slowly. He's just hanging, and if I stand right next to him, it's face to face. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Okay. Yeah. So it's very much like world's greatest hunter type thing. Bemi now has suspended the catch for cleaning.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's what is it? 10 minutes for getting the tower back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the tower has reappeared and he's still unconscious and will be for a little bit, for probably about an hour or so.
So will Purser as he
Actually,
goes and passes out on the bed.
I could question him, but he can't understand me, so he just went to bed. That's fair. And the tower is completely repaired. There's no like arrows jammed in the windowsills or anything like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Then you just climb back in bed, and the bed's freshly made. It's nice.
Yeah.
Mercer just goes back to sleep. Um. So yeah, do you guys want to do anything with this guy, or just leave him out here all
Well,
night, or?
no, I can't do that because the rope trick's only gonna last for about an hour, so I'm gonna
Okay.
interrogate him now.
Okay. So gonna wake him up.
Yep.
Okay.
Does anybody want to interrogate this guy with me?
Um, I feel like we should get other clan leader. They know what politic is happening, so we might want to ask them, see why they attack us, unless we are just easy food or easy resources.
Man, I hope not easy food. I don't want to get it.
Nothing does.
No, no, that's true. That's true. Because if I was like a peach, I wouldn't want to get it, even though that's why. Anyway, okay, enough about peaches. Let's go talk to these people.
Okay. Yeah, if you go let them know that there was an attack, they will happily come back up the hill and see what's going on. Uh, Olunkwai does a
And
quick check on the bodies that are littered in various places, and he will tell you that it was um, the Eperin. They look to be Eperin clan warriors and Nuxavaro clan warriors. Or well, the one warrior woman was Nuxavaro, the others were all Eperin. But yeah, the one you captured also seems to be Eperin, and let's see. They will try to wake him up, but he's unconscious via bad injury. So let's see if either of them can wake him up.
Ooh, there's another one. Not as bad as the first one.
no, we didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I heard a little something. Let's see. Well, she's got a higher int, so she's going to try and medicine check him to see if she can get this guy to wake up while he's hanging upside down. Okay, with a 20, she's able to. She has the medical knowledge to get out her water skin and Um, yeah, I feel like this would be pretty drow. She gets out her water skin, gets grabs a blanket from her stuff, puts it over his face, and squirts the water on him until he wakes up.
So, did you
Uh,
say medical knowledge to be
yeah, well,
waterboarded?
hey, yeah, that's for flavor, but yeah, she wakes him up. And he's hanging there, and they all look at each other for a moment. Is he spinning slowly, or how do you have the rope thing? Is it like the opening of the Thor movie where he's just slowly turning?
I wouldn't say no. He wouldn't be spinning because I feel like I tied it real well. But we can say that there's a slight sway, like a little bit of a
Okay.
pendulum
Oh
effect.
yeah, no, I'm saying you tied it well enough. Whatever you want it to be doing, it's doing. Okay. Yeah, so he's there and just purses his lips and doesn't seem inclined to talk. Um, and Lady Wayrub just um, initially she's just gonna go over and start gathering equipment and whatnot off them to see if there's any tells. As Owen Kwai just glances at him and says, "Well, Heparin warrior, I don't suppose you're willing to be reasonable about this. We both know there's no good reason to drag this out. Do you want to just tell us exactly why you're here? Seems kind of obvious, but nice to hear it." And he does not say anything. So the equipment off of them, I will put in party loot. One sec here. Ambush. Okay. Total is here. Okay. So you find some armor, shields, a little bit of coinage. This is like off all of them. Some rations, 4 ghillie suits, um, and a sketching on the Nuxavaro clan warrior of each party member, as well as Lady Wayrub and Olenquai, with elvish notes emphasizing noteworthy features. Like for Purser, it seems to linger on like he's usually wearing like a constantly burning thing around his neck with silver fire. Bemi, it's basically emphasizes traveling savage type thing with it really emphasizes the mirror that you carry. Pick it's simultaneously the most vague and the most detailed because someone was trying to like describe the specific patterns in your wings, but they did a terrible job of it. So yours is probably the least detailed. And Balthazar, yours describes the mask that. Actually, you're not using that. You're not using that mask anymore. I would say.
Nope, toss it.
Yeah, yours would probably describe like the speed at which you move. That seems like the most identifiable features given their exposure to you.
See, told you wearing that mask would come in handy.
And Ludger, it mostly describes the hat, the ridiculous hat he wears, and the mustache. Which is like all of it is kind of badly overemphasized and a little bit like over the top, but yeah, you can at least see what these are meant to be. These are definitely quick sketches based off a very rough description. And yeah, that's what you find on them. And the Lady Wayrub is just going to go over and say, like to anybody who's at ground level, should just quietly say, it seems fairly obvious that our actions have finally drawn direct attention of the opposition. I'm surprised there was even a Nuxavaro clan warrior amongst them, but that does mean this is a cooperative effort. Usually they just usually just tell Eberron what needs to be done, and their honorless warriors go out and do it one way or another. But this obviously an assassination attempt means we're doing well.
You want me
That
to keep
is
him
good.
alive?
If you feel like doing the work of getting any more information out of him, I always found it a bit distasteful.
When during this information being told, I would definitely let the Lord Tons of Fun in on it.
Lord Olenquai? Oh, your captive.
Yeah, my ring
Your
buddies.
captive audience. Yeah, yeah.
My ring buddies. Hey, look, they're sending people after me finally.
His first response is a very eager. Did they get any of them? Like he's mostly interested to see if like hopefully some of your friends got killed. That's what he's.
No,
That's what
I'll show them
Rajan
that
is
thing.
interested in.
Oh, they almost. I'll look down. They almost had me, but nope.
Well, obviously you're talking to me, you dullard.
You know, maybe I'm living in here with the ring with you now.
Not how it worked.
I know. When I die, I'll take your spot, and you'll be stuck in the ether forever.
I won't have you yammering. And yeah, he's happy to. Like he is mostly just happy that more people are trying to kill you guys. But yeah.
Well,
So
you're welcome. Hey, you got any friends who want to hunt me down? I would love to go visit them.
so many.
Can you give me names and addresses?
Well, not at the moment, but they're around. You have the feeling that he didn't have any friends ever. He was not well liked even in his clan. Um,
Poor
this
thing.
is a formality assassination, not a passion one.
What? No, it's. I assume it's from the Verwick Pact. Obviously, you're out destroy. It sounds like you've been systematically going along and upsetting that fig cart. So of course they're going to respond. I would. Burn are good killers usually. They didn't get anyone.
Nope.
No.
Not even the odd one that went into the pipes.
Disappointing. Yeah. Meanwhile, is there like Bemmy, Pick? Is there anything you guys wanted to ask your prisoner or either of the
Yeah,
clan lords?
basically, as I'm I'm gonna be talking to the clan lords, and I would like to roll an intimidation check. It's not gonna be that great. Basically, all I'm gonna say is like, well, if you ain't got nothing to say, then I ain't never skinned somebody like you before.
Okay, give me give me an intimidation check. Threatening to skin him alive is sufficiently intimidating.
Harsh.
I don't believe you, Bemmy. Nope, no, you don't.
It's honestly, it's not that he doesn't believe you'll do it. It's just like actually
I'm too happy.
for the first time as you say it, he just snickers and looks at your weapon and says, "That won't do it," and doesn't reply beyond that.
Was he referring to my bow?
Yeah, no, your kukri.
Oh,
And like if you look confused, he's like, "No, you don't have the right tools for it. If you want to
Pick
skin
goes, I
someone."
do, and starts taking out all her little instruments and laying them out.
Okay. Uh,
I make
well,
an intimidation.
sure.
It's be good.
I
Sure.
don't know. That's pretty inspired. I like it.
They're
Like,
all clearly embalming tools, but yeah, like maybe like that would scare him as much as anything if you're like, I know how to peel an apple, and you get out like a spoon. Like,
Exactly.
go
Just like
ahead.
these are all things that take stuff out of people's body. Like, I got it. Oh my god, we are not destined to do this. How is this possible?
Nope.
He's just like, that's adorable. Look at that little thing. What is that? Or she says it in Suri Creed, not realizing she didn't even telepathically do it, so she just looks at him and starts setting out
Getting
things
out
like a yard
tools.
sale.
And yeah, he just looks confused and glances at you, Bemmy. Like, what's it doing?
Oh,
What's it?
what's it doing? Well, basically, when you said, "Hey, your kukri ain't gonna do the job," she's like, "I got something." So she's laying out all her little tools, and I don't know which one she's gonna use. But, you're gonna have less skin by the time we done.
Mm-hmm. And he like half swings himself over to Owen Kwai and just says, "Is there anything else, or can I get on my way to paradise already?"
Fair enough.
Yeah.
um, let's see. Owen Kwai is going to look at you guys like kind of side eye, and then glance at Lady Wayrub, who just very discreetly shakes her head, and he just shrugs and goes to unless anybody stops it, he will just kill the guy.
No, I won't stop it.
Okay. Yeah, then with a quick whack, he lops the guy's head off.
Since Pick has her tools out already, she just starts working on
Lead them to paradise.
getting the bodies put away.
Okay. That's fair. They usually
If we're
like, are you doing it respectful? Like, what are you
it would be
trying to?
respectful, but also if she would ask if we're going to stay long enough to burn them because ashes are better to carry, and she'd rather
I mean,
take ashes
they
back.
prefer burning. Yeah, like Olin Kwai seems a little surprised that you're being that respectful about it, but yeah, it's I'm fine with that. And I know Purser's fine with finishing his long rest proper.
Professionals have standards.
Yeah, I'm fine to immolate them when I wake up.
Yeah. Uh,
Good. Ashes are easy. I mean, Pick has been putting ashes of the people they've killed that we've actually got a chance to burn a couple of them in her bag for a minute. So when she gets back to the Soul of Swamp, or the Swamp of Souls, she can put them back.
what? So you've just had this giant, like, increasingly large bag of ash. Okay.
We've only burned like 2 people, so it's not that big
That's
yet.
fair.
But like,
Yeah, that's fair. It wouldn't be that big. Okay.
it's
All
only
right.
2 people. But like, we'll have all these too. But she's like, I don't have any. I mean, if he looks at her, she's just like, I have no problem with dead. Dead go where they go.
So if we incinerate them, so that means Daniel's been very respectful to the people here.
He has. Well,
Why wouldn't I be?
yeah, he's so.
Um,
Oh god. All right.
Bemmy's gonna walk to Balthazar and say, "Am I just not scary?"
Balthazar, are you just like taking the fifth? Are you not answering that?
Just stays silent.
Well, say it again, please. Oh, I think my
Am
mic
I
was messing up.
just am I just not scary?
I don't know what they fear down here, so I don't know.
Uh,
I don't think I am scary, she says to herself.
As you're building like a funerary pyre under these 4 bodies.
Yeah, just dragging bodies into a fire. I'm not scary.
Not scary. I'm not. No, this is. Yeah. Well,
Okay. And I'm gonna be honest here. Nothing else happens the rest of the night.
I'll
There.
believe you.
You know what? Actually, let me check to see here. There are predators in the hills, and anything brought in by the smell of blood everywhere. Wow. Okay. Pick. Are like it's pretty quick that you set up the funeral pyre. Do you linger around it, or
No.
do you have other stuff to do? Okay.
I
Then
mean,
in
she
that.
might watch it from inside, but she's not going to hang out there and guard it.
Okay.
They might return to the cycle in a different way via something getting a meal, but
On that note, um, like just before dawn, a pretty sizable hulking kind of humanoid thing, like rattling a little bit. Its back seems to be rattling oddly. Lumbers out of the hills and like comes up and sees these bodies laid out. And promptly just grabs 2, throws them over its shoulder, and wanders off.
The fuck was that?
It was a rattleback troll.
Oh,
But
I'm more used to rock trolls.
no rot trolls. Yeah, they but you know, normally that would have been a hostile encounter, but there was a bunch of bodies laid out. Sweet. And if nobody stops him, he just grabs the
How
food and
how
leaves.
generous.
That
they're
troll
still
will
returning to the
probably
cycle,
yeah,
just a different way.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, the following morning. Hey, what happened?
He plans to come back here tomorrow night to see if like maybe it happens again, but um anyways,
Magic food
yeah,
box.
the the night finishes. Everybody, well, I guess it's just Purser who needs a proper rest gets one. And yeah, you guys are good to go for another day of adventuring. Purser, do you want to help Pick with her ritualistic burning of her victims?
Oh yes, I'll provide as much fire as necessary.
Gotcha. Yeah, giant kafoom as the bodies are quickly reduced to ash with magical assistance.
There was 4. There was 4. Am I crazy? There was 4.
Something came last night that was very big and very rattly, and it took them for, I think, meal, because it just pick up and take, and I did not feel like fighting. They are going back to the cycle, and it seemed hungry.
I'm strangely comfortable with this.
I'm hungry too.
That it is kind of a barbecue smell. But yeah, it's after a
Why did I leave home?
morning rations. You guys can head out. I'm not implying you were actually cannibalistic. You have rations. But yeah. So, by the way,
So we haven't went quicker crazy just yet.
yeah.
Hmm.
So by the way, those of you who just like went right back to sleep, um, I would say you could realistically get a like, yeah, it's a couple hours until sunrise. Definitely short rest. I would probably not say like a full long rest, but um, well, you know what? I would say it's a long rest if you guys are willing to sleep in. That seems fair. It interrupted your long rest, but I'm willing to bend that a little bit if you guys sleep in till like 10 in the morning.
I mean, I only got a tranced for how long?
4 hours. Oh yeah, you
Uh,
definitely can. I was just thinking on like you're not supposed to be able to just chain long rest, but I think that's reasonable. It was mid long rest. Combat didn't even last a full minute. You're fine.
Purser's taking the full long rest, and
Yeah,
if any of you have a problem with that, you can drag him along with you.
just
We just put
tie
him
him.
in a little burrito.
Yeah, have Pick carry him. No,
I don't think I can carry him.
not very far. But yeah. So the dawn rises on a new day, and since you're on day schedule again, the hated day schedule, um, and you're able to set on out. And in order to make the most of your day, uh, someone can give me a survival check. Someone else can help, but just one person, so it's not a chain of like everybody rolling.
okay, survival check. I'm good at those. I get
I
a
got
plus
a-
6.
I got a 7.
Yeah, I
You
can
got a
survive a little bit.
7?
I got
I
a
got a 6
7
too.
Go for
You got a
the
7.
7,
Yeah,
and
with
we'll give you
advantage.
the
with
advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Boy,
help.
I shouldn't have.
Okay.
That's not terrible,
I
but
mean, 15's not. So with a 15, you're able to keep on track. There's no hidden valley trick that you find, but you're able to move just fine. Um, and yeah, I would say from about here, you're able to get the full 24 miles in. And as you're traveling along, you start to like you're actually heading into some pretty rocky terrain here. There's sort of valleys, hills, things like that. And the trail takes you upwards through many small gullies that dot the volcanic mountainside because this is the closest you'll get to it. From here on out, it's more foothills as you get away from it. Um, but while climbing along, something odd darts out from the rock face nearby. A small lizard or maybe salamander, seemingly made from animated stone, scurries uh, like along the boulder after a beetle that was disturbed by one of your steps. The reptile catches and swallows the beetle with apparent relish before fixating all of you with a wary eye. Then, in the blink of an eye, it scampers back into the stone, melting into it like it was water. All around you, you see hints of movement in the rocks, as what are likely more of these creatures. They don't seem hostile, they're just wildlife. And I'll put an image up.
How fascinating.
do I know what that is? Can I make a
Mm,
nature check or something?
sure, yeah.
I'm not very good at those, but
1 second. Just grabbing an image. There it is. And what'd you get? Well, 14. Not bad. You're not sure. This is not something you're familiar with your home jungles. It's kind of rocky valley things. Like the closest you've been here is you went to their capital once or twice. You didn't really linger in the hills. And yeah, um, this is what it looks like as it scampers through the rocks. Like you said, they're not hostile. They're just kind of local things. Um, and this area seems rife with them. Like now that you've seen them, as you go along, you spot a couple of them. They move a lot like geckos.
cute.
Um, and I would say after about 5 minutes of just like moving there where they're very thick, there's a loud cracking of rock, not too far above you, as you see about a dozen of these panicked little creatures scurrying down the rock face past you. Which is weird because the rock face itself seems to have come alive and is moving with great speed. And I'll put you on a map.
Doesn't seem good.
Yeah. Sneaking isn't really a thing that we do incredibly well.
That's not true. We just don't try.
I am at sneak. Very good.
Yeah, so if everybody could roll initiative.
Okay.
Well, actually, wait a minute. This guy's not here. He is hidden.
Oh, I forgot to
Well,
hit the long rest button. Like a noob.
I rolled a 6.
there we go. Okay. So I got Cursor, Bemi, Pick, Balthazar, if you would be so kind. Also, you might have wanted to have taken rest, Val.
Oh, I did. I want rest. I spent their
Okay.
full heal.
Okay, I wanted to
I
check if
forgot
it's
to
still
reset. I forgot to
coming up
reset
as
everything.
3. I was like, this will be a fun encounter.
Yeah, I get to AFK and go do something.
Okay, Bemi, that's a pile of rocks coming down towards you very quick.
It is a pile of rocks coming down towards me real quick. Hunter's mark!
Okay,
Because I can.
as you can. Fair enough.
I get 3 shots with a little
Oh, I didn't mean to
silver.
put that.
1, 2, and 3.
Damn.
Oh, there you go.
And we'll do that because of Dread Ambusher. And I get 1, 2,
I like that it's not concentrating on anything, so I don't have to.
3, and 1, 2, 3. Huzzah! So we have +7 plus 16 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1. And 39 points of damage.
Okay. You have shot.
I mean, as far as like the sneak attack is concerned, I don't have steady aim yet. That'll be next level, I think. But
Okay. Can you sneak attack a golem?
Not yet. There's I don't. Yeah, I can't think of any reason why, but yeah.
No, I'm
I
Next.
have
thinking
to
of
be
Pathfinder
hiding or
rules.
something like that. But I don't think we are. So
Yeah. It got incredibly bad for initiative. So next up is Pick. What would you like to do? You could
Oh
have
my
been
god.
fluttering. You don't have to be like on the ground with everybody. I just put you guys how I figured you'd be on the ground.
I think Pick is more scared of this thing than she's been of a lot of things because it's just a giant angry rock.
A lot of angry rock. Yeah.
That is,
It's
yeah,
like,
and it's just
yeah.
like, what am I gonna do? Pew pew? Like,
that's what I did. Do it.
just do
something.
it. Do it.
Shoot it.
I'll try.
Before you attack, I will ask, you just standard attack or you grabbing magic bow for or magic arrow for this?
I do not have a lot of those arrows, but I
Gotcha.
think I only have, let's see.
Also, as a note, Balthasar isn't in the initiative order.
Oop, that was my fault.
Okay.
Why didn't I move?
I have
That
3
was me.
magic
I
arrows
forgot.
left.
Luckily, I'm not next.
She's gonna fly off to the side because she's scared of that thing and up.
Okay.
And then His arrows did seem to do something, right? Like,
his arrows seem to wallop it pretty good. Keep in mind he's using a big magic bow, the bow of Sad Bemmy.
Yeah.
The bow of Sad Bemmy.
I guess
actually
I
called
could just
the bow of Bemeral's Despair, but yeah.
Up to 1 minute. I guess I can give everybody advantage on it with Fairy Fire, right? That looks like how it works. If you outline something, any attack roll against it gets
If
advantage.
it fails on the deck save, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and give everybody advantage. We'll give that a shot.
Okay.
Woohoo.
It got a 17 for a deck save with a -1. Wow. Okay. I think it resists the Fairy Fire, I suspect.
I think it does,
I
yeah.
suspect, yeah. Okay.
So
Well,
she tries and
it
holds
was
her little symbol up and is like, "Ee!"
The rocks are moving too quickly, we'll say. Like the rock, but the hillside behind it that it was rolling down, like briefly illuminates, but yeah, it doesn't stick to it like you've seen Fairy Firework in the past.
That is all. She stays above what she thinks it can swing at.
Yeah.
She stays
yeah,
up, like she's just like, oh, that's this big, nasty looking thing.
Okay. Bao, what would you like to do?
Well, I'll pop my one action to get Astral Stealth. I think I'll need the visits this time. And
Okay.
I'll walk here. And how high up is he?
It's rolling down. It's like maybe 5 feet up at this point.
Okay, so I'll be able to reach with 10 feet.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. 1, 18, and a 23 to hit.
Those both hit. Yeah.
And this is force damage, so I think this goes through any bullshit I may have.
That's probably true.
That'll be 11 force, and then I will flurry because that's all I do with this character. 23, so that'll be 18 force.
Okay. Nice. All right. Cool. Anything else?
Move, bonus, and standard. That's my turn.
Gotcha. Purser, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm just gonna hang out here,
Mhm.
and I'm not like, are these little lizard dudes like being aggressive? Are they
They are busy fleeing
circling
for their
us?
lives.
Okay,
Fleeing for their little lives. Yeah. You
that's
get the
what I'd like
impression
to
it was
hear.
probably hunting them. Or
Mm.
kind of. It's all rock, so can rock eat rock? Yeah.
Yeah, and I will cast protection from evil and good on Bemmy. Choosing. I don't have to choose. So yeah.
There's certain types of. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Elemental is probably a safe bet. Huh.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
That's it for Purser.
Okay. Bottom of the order, the little lizards will continue to scamper away. This guy is going to finish rolling downhill. All right. Nimble separation. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So pretty uncomplicated. So it's just going to do 1, 2, 3. That's it. First one against Balthazar, 27 to hit. Balthazar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
17 bludgeoning.
It hits me instead.
Okay, go ahead.
As Balthazar and I swap places.
Okay.
Well, actually, you know what? That makes I have a reach, so go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Okay. So it looks like I guess it can't look surprised, but somehow the rock seems surprised. And then it's going to like almost shrug and then just go to attack Bemmy next. Which it's got to
Has disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay, I just want to check. Then disadvantage is 26 to hit. For 13 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Punches Bemmy in the face. And
How big are his fists? Because I think that's like my torso and everything
Yeah.
above it.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd
that's
say the
the-
fists are like ham hock sized.
Alright.
Like they kind of a lot of it's sort of a swirling mass. So you know the storm elementals that you can summon in Skyrim, that version, where like it's
Okay.
just a massive stone. That's kind of what you're fighting here. It seems to summon and like it seems to separate and reform pretty regularly. And
And
then
it
yeah,
was how much damage? I'm sorry.
13 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then the third attack, it has 10-foot range, is going to be at Balthazar again.
Fuck you.
15 to hit.
Damn it, that's my AC.
It's 15 bludgeoning. It's 2 less than it would have been if you were closer. Um, and yeah, it feels good about that. Bammy, what'd you like to do?
Where did I go? Okay. I will bonus action disengage over here,
Okay,
and I'm going to shoot him 2 more times.
all right.
So
Your shots seem to be hurting.
pew. Okay.
D100 if you would not mind.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm working on it.
That's yeah. There's the
Here we go.
gist of what I said.
72.
Thank you.
72.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Range.
I was doing so well up to this moment.
Okay. Okay. So ranged. Your missile attack startles the allies near your target. So it whistles by. Target can perform an attack of opportunity on any ally within melee range.
I'm a
Okay.
douchebag. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's rolls, man. Let's see. It doesn't really have a preference between the two of you. Beyond, I'm just gonna even odd here. Okay, odd. It's gonna attack Balthazar again. All right, but that's its reaction. So, 14 to hit Val.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, because yours is 15 right now, right? Wait, it says what's your AC? Because it says it's 14.
My AC is 15.
Okay, well let me update your sheet then. I am glad to hear that. All right, then 14 does not hit, and yeah, cool. Anything else, Bemmy? Why does it say 14? Oh, I bet when you I didn't upgrade your thing. That's my bad.
Hold on, did you say my AC or his? Because someone used to do was gonna hit me.
Yes. Yeah. Your AC. That's what I was asking about. Anything else, Bemmy?
No.
I know it's a little asinine that I ask a lot, but I'm glad I asked because I had yours marked as 14. All right.
No, that's okay.
Pick. Or I had Balthazar's marked as 14. Pick. What would you like to do?
I have no magic weapon. I guess I could try to. I'm sure rocks are immune to fire. Could try. I don't know if I guess she's just gonna try and shoot it. She doesn't know that her magic bow or her bow isn't magic and isn't really gonna do anything, but she'll give it a shot.
Fair enough. It hits and it does hurt it. It just not quite as much as it would have normally, but it does hurt it. You are
Alrighty.
chipping away. And I'm assuming you did the standstill thing to give yourself advantage and the
Yeah.
sneak. Okay, cool.
I ain't moving.
Take that off. There we go. Okay. Val, this thing had the audacity to take a swing at you after Bemmy tried to shoot it. That just seems all kinds of rude. Also, you're the only one who should be able to stretch your arms that far. What do you want to do?
Respond in kind. Attack number 17 and a 20 to hit.
They both hit. Yep.
9 force, flurry of blows. 11 and 19.
11 doesn't hit, but 19 does.
All right, that'll be 13 force damage total to it.
Cool.
Let's see if I got anything else I can do. I could stun it, but I don't think stuns work on elementals.
Who knows? But you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the focus name thing. Just keep that in mind.
Cool. Then Purser, what would you like to do?
Purser is going to cast Hold Monster on the elemental.
Okay. All right.
Just going to need to give me a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Flat roll, baby. Let's see here. This could change things. All right. Okay, it fails. And it is
Paralyzed,
which it is not. It's not immune to that. Or no, wait, it is. Exhaustion, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, unconscious. Okay.
It's what? Okay.
Condition immunity.
Have you ever met a tired rock before?
I have. Okay, so it failed on it, but it does not seem to be paralyzed.
That's a big problem. Purser is going to back over here.
Okay, it does not get an attack of opportunity because it already used that, and you didn't leave its range. Yeah. Okay, it's this guy's turn. Let's see. Bonus action. Great, take that. Okay. He could do that, but I don't know why it would. It's not terribly tactically thinking. So it's just gonna move forward and just gonna move forward and swing. Pick, you don't seem big. Bemmy's hard to hit for some reason. Probably just gonna focus on Bal and Purser. So first one, Purser. 17 to hit Purser. Purser.
Purser, muted.
Purser, Bill
I think a 17 misses. It says 18 on a sheet.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was against me. Yeah, my AC is currently 18.
Gotcha. Okay, and the next one is at Bal. 16 to hit.
Was it to hit?
16.
Yes.
Okay, 14 bludgeoning. And then the next one is at Purser with a 24 to hit. Purser.
Oops, sorry, I keep zoning out.
No, you're good. Does the 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay, 14 bludgeoning. And yeah, that's it for him. Bemmy, what would you like
13 for Balthus damage?
14 for both of you. Oh. Got the same. Was it the same rolls?
Wow.
Slightly different rolls. Those do not hit.
No, they don't.
As it's just.
I mean, I did just get punched in my everything, so it's all right.
Well,
I get it.
You didn't get punched, but you watched them. You watch your friends get punched, and that hurts too.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt as much as getting punched, though.
He's an empath. Okay, he's walked that path, but it will say that like as it constantly reforms itself as it moves, like it's hard to get a good beat on. Like I was trying to shoot that rock, and then that rock's not there. You know, that type of thing. And yeah, anything else?
No. I got a meat and a moth shield. That'll be all right.
Okay. Moth shield, you're up. What do you want to do? Oh. The pick, that's your cue. What would you like to do?
Yell.
I know. I'm here and looking. I want to get the fuck away from it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go on the cliff above it, if that's possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this out of its? She's trying to stay out of its reach because she's a tiny bug person and does not want to get squished.
How far off were you off the ground when it rolled down? Out of curiosity,
She
I just
she
want
was
to know so
attempting to stay up.
right, but
So,
I'm saying
but
like
she doesn't know
how.
how tall it is.
Okay, it seems about 10 feet tall.
Then she was probably like 15, 20 feet.
Okay.
She wants to be out of range of its grippers, unless it looks like it can like really reach.
It looks like it can really reach. You saw it like it seems to have about a 10-foot reach. That's why I was asking for
Okay,
this. For
then
the
she
sake
would
of
want to
opportunity
be.
attacks.
Yeah, she would want to be higher. If she felt like she was in danger, I'll just bonus action disengage before I move.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. That'll do it. Cool. Yeah. Then you flutter to safety.
And land on the cliff above. Once again, trying to be mindful of staying out of its smacking distance. Easy smacking distance, anyway. And I guess we're gonna try some magic damage. She'll line up her little fingers in the hand symbols for burning hands and try and throw fire at it. Could be immune. I don't know. We'll give it a shot.
Dex saving throw on its part. -1. Let's see what we get. Yeah, it fails that. So full fiery damage. And it doesn't seem in any way resistant or immune to fire.
Sweet.
And you take off 9 points as some of the rocks explode. Seems they pop like popcorn. Any liquid or whatever that was caught in them superheats and blows up. So that puts them to that. Cool. Val, what would you like to do?
I like to beg. All right, first tax.
Okay.
No.
I don't. No, those
No.
would not hit. 10 and 12, none.
I was thinking of doing a stunning strike, but I just saw a whole person now work on it, so I don't think it's a good idea.
Paralyzed, it seems to be immune to the paralyzed condition, according to the list of immunities.
Yeah, I think stun is technically a paralyzed condition, right? Let's
No.
see. I'm just gonna take a look at stunning strikes, what it is. I forgot stun and paralyzed are similar.
But I don't think they're the same.
No.
Here. Stunned. Paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, stunned. Stunned creature is incapacitated. It's a little metagamey, but I will tell you it is not immune to stunned, so you could be worth a shot.
You know what? Let's try it out then. All right. You hit. Oh, I need to hit first.
Yeah, that's a key element of that.
Oh, wait. Let's do a funny. Let's do a flurry then.
Okay. 16 hits.
5 damage.
Okay.
Make me a con save, please, and I'll roll the net 100.
All right, gotcha.
20. I don't know how this is gonna work with Astral Fists, but who knows? So 20 on my net 1.
Fair enough. Let me take this off first. Okay. And no wait, because it was there we go. And now let's see. It's a Wisdom save, right?
It's I think for this,
it's
a
con
save.
Con. Okay. A little better at those. Nat 1. So it is stunned. And yeah, let's see here. Stunned. Okay. Incapacitated. I can't move, can't speak, can speak falteringly, fail strength, and dex saving throws attack against it have advantage. Cool. And let's see what the 20 is. For melee. You lose your balance while attacking. You fall prone. But, I mean, you're a monk. You get up for half your movement speed again.
So, what was it again?
You
fall
fell
prone.
prone. Yeah. Yeah. While you were doing your Jackie Chan stuff, you accidentally fell prone, but I just get up. Like it's not an issue.
I throw everything into this and I throw myself into the ground.
Yeah. But Yeah, there's nothing about staying prone. You can get up if you want.
I think don't monks got this insta bullshit to get right back up, or I don't think so. I could just stand back up because he's stunned. I don't provoke.
Standing up doesn't provoke anyway.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not until you move out of the range.
I read the entire Pathfinder 2 GM core. I'm stuck on the Pathfinder mindset.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah. So anything else?
That's everything I can do. Says walk away, but I don't run.
Yeah. Fair enough. Don't run. That's fair. I can't take actions or reactions. Yeah, that's he's in a bad way. Let me put the little thing here on him being stun locked. There we go. All right. Purser. All of a sudden, this thing, if it blows up, you can kill it. And
Yep.
you just saw firework.
And
Have any of that elvish bullshit where it resists fire?
yeah, I'll just cast Firebolt at it.
Yeah.
The 19 to hit for 13.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. All right. Good at this level.
And that'll be it for Purser.
Okay. You're wearing
I was
away.
contemplating casting a fourth level Burning Hands on it.
Just walk up. No,
Do a
Pick, this is how
Scorching
you do it.
do a max level Scorching Ray.
If only.
Yeah. Okay. Stunned until the end of your next turn. Yep. So he cannot do much. Let's see. He's not really a talker. Yeah. Yeah. Technically he can, but not much to say. Let's see. He could do bonus actions, right? Or no, wait. Does a bonus action
Nope.
count as an action?
That is an action.
Yeah. So yeah, he locked. Okay. Cool. Bemmy, what would you like to do?
Pew pew.
All right. That's fair.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah. 24 and 28 both hit.
All right, so that's 19 plus.
You do get sneak on the first one there. So you got the
All right,
+1.
so 20 and 24 plus 6 is 30.
Okay. All right. So it's looking like it's barely holding together, but it's still one whirling mass of stone, although more and more is falling off. Pick, what would you like to do?
We're gonna try. Now with cantrips, I've never multi-classed. When it says like you've reached a certain level, does it mean the level of that class?
Those scale based on character level, not class level.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They're great. Cantrips are really I'm genuinely I will praise cantrips for 5e. They do a really good job with them.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and use some.
What are you saying? You don't like Pathfinder's Acid Touch to deal 1d3 damage?
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't scale.
Yeah, I know. She will hold up her holy symbol and attempt to give it some sacred flame.
Okay.
Since magic seems to be the way.
It cannot make that dex save, so yeah, it's sacred flamed. Just take the damage off. Yeah, as it shakes and rumbles in agony. Anything else?
No, that's everything.
Okay. Balthazar, what'd you like to do? It seems to somehow know that you are the source of its pain, and it's inclined to try and wreak vengeance if it survives long enough to. Mother Sam, you may be muted, bud.
Muted? Nope. Alright, so he's going after me?
Well, it's your turn, but he seems like he wants to go after you.
That's fine. Advantage, so 23, 24.
Yeah, they both hit. How do you want to do it on the first one? You just shatter rocks with your blows.
I have I have JoJo Stando powers, so I guess literally I just maybe it's got like a special rock and it's like where its heart would be if it was a person.
biggest piece. Yeah.
And I just go for a solid uppercut and just have to just collide with it and just throw it like out of him, like into like the side of the side of the rocks and just smash it.
Okay. Yeah. As the center mass of it is punched out of the whole body, it hits the mountain, explodes into shards of rock, and the whole thing crumbles down around you. Rocks raining down. And it seems you are out of combat. And the little lizards squeak at you cautiously but happily.
I'm gonna cast talk with animals. See if we can talk with little salamanders. You said.
Rock salamanders would be an apt thing to call them, although they're not salamanders. Could you speak with animals to see if...
I'd be very happy
If
to.
they're elementals, it won't work on them, if that's your question.
But yeah, I'll put it up. I figured salamander. That's an animal.
Yeah. And as you speak with it, they seem to respond in the way that an animal would respond to being spoken to, which is confusion and wary indifference. But if you try primordial, it seems to at least understand you.
Okay, I'm fine with that. So I go from doing a lizard impression to just straight up talking primordial. That's
It's like,
okay. You guys are safe now, and I hope everybody else just hears me going.
yeah, it's like it's
It just sounds like you're smashing your teeth to dust.
I feel like primordial is like involves a lot of imitating like sound effect noises, like whooshes and burning sounds, and like it just... But yeah, it's they do seem to kind of scamper over and gather around Bemi as if he is a Disney princess, and seem inclined to like you guys, as a couple of them scurry ahead of you guys, seemingly eager to guide you through the rocky terrain.
Well, I guess Bemmy would just look back at everybody, and be like, "Hey, they're gonna show us way out of here."
And you trust these creatures?
I mean, we did just save them from a gigantic rock monster, and they seem pretty trustworthy. Yeah, I mean, they got no reason to lie. They
They're
got no reason to
smaller
stay,
rock
but they want to help.
monsters.
They're little salamanders. They ain't monsters.
As one of them wriggles into the rock, like a solid rock face.
First, it just raises one eyebrow. As he's dumping a bunch of healing into himself. I did hear what language you were speaking there, Bemmy. These are no animals.
Close enough. But I mean, come on. Don't look gift horse in the mouth.
I look plenty of horses in the mouth. These are elemental spirits of malevolent intent. I can talk today. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You were at the first time.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think I was. It's a strange word to say out loud.
It is. Given that about 90% of the names I pronounce are wrong, I think you're good. But
I think
You're
I
at least
feel
consistently wrong.
I'm running a game at Tianjia. I'm never pronouncing those names right.
it's actually pronounced Tianza. Yeah. All right. But yeah, whether you guys follow this or not, the trail is not hard to follow. It's like a ravine, but they do seem inclined to at least scamper along with you guys, in lizard-like fashion.
Oh, in response to your malevolent comment, Bemmy knows what malevolence looks like.
It's a big vulture.
Yep, it's true.
Just be wary of a trap. these creatures may be luring us into something so that they can eat us.
I just feel like that's your attitude about lots of things. Remember, not necessarily getting at, but you're very cautious.
My job is to protect people from evil spirits and worse.
How you know these evil spirits?
As you said, I'm simply being cautious.
Okay.
But I worry.
Is that why your friends call you Whiskers?
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
Occasionally,
Purser's just like dumbfounded. He doesn't understand where this conversation went.
occasionally Meemaw gives Bemmy advice about people, and it's not always accurate. Sometimes it is, but I feel like a lot of Bemmy's non sequiturs were like, you know, he gets a call from Meemaw through the magic mirror, and she casually mentions that Purser's friends like to call him Whiskers.
The more I hear Bemmy speak, the more I think he's like a One Piece character.
Bemmy's a good lad. He means well.
That's all he ever means.
Uh, so yeah, you guys continue traveling through the ravine here. Probably a little more cautious about things like living rock slides. Um, but yeah. By the way, out of character, that was an SNL reference. So,
Yes, it
um,
was. I couldn't resist.
uh, but the with Cubs win and all that. Besides that, you guys managed to climb along and get to what seems like a safe enough point. Let's go here. Put you on the map. I'll zoom in. And yeah, you made pretty good time today. So you're definitely further along in the trip. And you think that let's see. What's the building progress? Yeah. You think you're probably only a little bit further along here, and you're on the very edge of like where it's starting to transition from mountain to hills once again, which it'll be nice to be out of this kind of packed in elements. Um, thank you, Zach. Uh, but yeah, do you guys want to do usual setting up of the tower, or are you gonna rough it and decide to sleep in this exotic environment?
Purser's never roughing it as long as he has the spell slots.
That's
This
fair.
man was not built for camping.
I'll even upcast it to make an extra floor.
That's fair. All right. So this it's pretty long days right now, but after 8 hours you still have your I'll do it just to show off the fact I got a day map too. And which floors did you want before I place the
So, let's see. Bottom floor will be a lounge with couches and chairs and things.
Okay.
And then the top two. Actually, we've been trekking through this volcanic wasteland. I think Purser needs a bath. We'll do
That's
the washroom with the sauna and stuff,
mhm.
and then the top floor will be the bedroom.
Okay. So sauna or so this area is your first floor, then this, then this.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, okay. This thing. Here we go. Sure there's better ways to do this, but I think it's working okay. All right. This here. Paste. All right. And yeah. Um Purser has this is probably the first time you've seen Purser do like a tower this big. He seems to be going all out today. Um is there like does anybody want to indulge in the bath as well? Hang out in the lounge? Uh, I mean, some of you'll have to be sleeping or trancing in the chairs at least, but
Oh yeah, absolutely.
but yeah, it's a nice 3-story tower this time. And do you guys want to do your usual night watch, or do you trust the defenses of the tower?
I like the idea of the night watch.
It's fair. I
Pick
mean,
does her usual.
no assassins escaped, so on the upside, that band of assassins will probably not return home and talk about your tactics. Especially since
As
they show
usual,
against.
Pearl will assist in the keeping an eye out
Fair enough. Let me
from
drop.
the very top of the tower.
No, Pearl's up here with me. All right. Let's see. Pearl. There we go. Okay, yeah. So everybody just put yourselves. Like I said, this is just. There's still probably about an hour of daylight left. Not a ton, but yeah, exactly. But yeah, is there anything you guys want to do? We have a little bit of daylight left. Demi probably avoid the daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Hang out in the lounge. Um, all right. So, Purser, in the first hour, are you just like scrubbing down, or are you just gonna go right to bed? I imagine
Yeah.
you'd be scrubbing.
So yeah, he's gonna just like sit in the bathtub for a minute, get the water nice and hot, and just really enjoy it. Then
Okay.
he'll go down to the lounge and join everyone for a little bit. Maybe do some scribbling in his notebook before climbing up the like 20 feet of ladders to crawl into bed.
Fair enough. Yeah. So, Purser, while you're out of the bath, you're hanging out, chatting, cracking a scalding hot one open with the boys. I don't know. Um, there is sounds like a scratching on the side of the tower on this side here. As something seems to be happening. This area is free of the humidity of the jungles to the south. And the lack of anything but scrub means that it still gets, kind of uncomfortably hot by now. The fact that you have climate controlled shelter is just nice. But that scratching sounds like something like probably standard humanoid size is like climbing up the side of the tower. And peeking, real quick, just a flash peeking in through the side of the window, you see a set of glowing red eyes peer in, through the slats in the window before it continues up, and you hear like an ominous, like rumbling sound as something is climbing up the side of several somethings seem to be climbing up the side of the tower.
Pick swears.
Is this just while Pick is keeping watch, or are we all like up at this point?
Oh yeah, you guys are still like you haven't even bedded down. This was
Okay,
just
that's
like
what I thought.
Yeah. You could even take the time to put on equipment if you wanted. Like nothing's attacking you guys. It just seems to be climbing the tower at the moment.
I very much hate these islands.
I do not like it up here. South is better.
And was Pearl already up in the upper floor, or is Pearl just hanging out with you?
Yeah. Pearl's up on the roof at the moment, just scanning the
so you
countryside.
hear very agitated cat noises from Pearl.
What is she reporting? What's happening?
She reports that they should not be that big. This is like something innate in her. Like maybe it's just her form. She's not really a cat, but the fact that she's in a cat form, something about this is really offending her.
I need specifics, Pearl. We've talked about this.
And what she describes sounds very odd, as man-sized, enormous, burning squirrels seem
What
to
the
have
fuck?
seem to have scaled the side of the building and are like.
So first they're just like he's like looking through the wall at that part, and he's just like confused for a second, and everyone can see just the bafflement on his face. I think I agree with Pick. It's much better to the south. I think we should deal with those.
What
It's
is?
close to it's too close to a rat, Sam. Too soon.
I
Oh no. Oh no. We're fucked.
well, there's some other manner of elementals to be certain.
It's a
They're
cinder rat swarm. We're doomed.
they're excessively large, fiery squirrels.
And you do notice on their side seems to be reminiscent of the folds of skin that certain species of arboreal rodents use to glide. So they may be capable of gliding. And yeah, if everybody could just roll initiative for me.
This is a lot of rolling for initiative. This
Right,
game.
it?
It's a lot of random encounters moving through
Yeah.
dangerous terrain.
Oh no, it's a Tonberry person. Mm.
What?
It's
Probably will be
random
Tom Berry's
encounters
next
from Final
encounter.
Fantasy VII. There's a Tonberry, and it's just a random encounter.
There probably will be
Let's see.
Tom Berry's next encounter. We get one shot by them.
God, come on. All right, I'm changing that to an 8. All right, there we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, and I need Balthazar's roll for initiative.
Oh, yep. Keep forgetting to click that button.
There you go. Okay. All right, Benny, you've heard some
Well,
strange things. You're not sure if you believe it. It's up to you on what you want to take this as. It's
fine. I'll
really
go
outside.
outside and look.
Yeah, and you go outside, and they are man-sized burning squirrels that seem to be trying to like claw their way into the only floor that has windows that's upper, which is the upper bedroom. They seem to be insistent on getting in there and seeing what's in this possible nesting location.
Yeah, stepping out and looking up. He's like, well, boys, you're right. Those are some pretty big squirrels.
I hoped I was wrong.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, then Bemi's gonna shoot 3 times at
Okay.
this one. Pew, pew, and pew.
Those all hit.
All right. Oh darn! Bonus action hunter's mark. Sorry.
Okay, sure. I don't mind.
All right, as long as you don't mind. All right, stick a boop. Stick a boop. Stick a boop. Dread ambusher and 1, 2, 3. All right. 25, 31, 34, 37, 42, 46 points of damage.
Okay, how would you like to do it?
Just I have successfully pinned a giant flaming squirrel to a tower with 3 arrows.
Okay. Yeah, the heat that it puts off seems to intensify as it dies, and the side of the tower is like scorched with heat as the arrows incinerate and the body
Why
slides
are we
down, leaving like a trail of superheated stone, but it doesn't
Why are we
catch on
fighting
fire.
napalm squirrels? Or no, we're fighting thermite squirrels.
Yeah, yeah, after that happens, Bemi's just gonna go, huh, they explode when you kill them.
Yo, can we get
And
some of these thermite squirrels? Would be great against some enemies.
I mean, you could try and raise them. Pick what you like to do.
Go outside. And I guess I would be going out like that side.
Okay.
Move up over here. And take a shot. But I don't
Okay.
get the advantage because I moved.
That's fair.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, 25 definitely hits. They do not have an AC higher than 25. And yeah, so 7 piercing. It chitters at you, very angry man-sized squirrel chittering noises, which is
It's bigger
surprisingly
than me.
intimidating.
Yeah, it's bigger than me.
Anything else?
Nope, that is all.
Okay, it's this one's turn. And yeah, let's see. It's gonna climb over here, sees you, Bemmy, because like you're actually here roughly.
Yeah.
And it's going to reach into its pouch and pull out 2 looks like large nuts that are on fire and throw them at you. Let's see, range, brimstone acorn, yeah. Okay, 1, 2. 17 and 12 to hit.
12 misses, 17 hits.
Okay, so 11 fire, and if you're a creature, flammable object. Okay, you ignite. You are on fire as the acorn explodes on contact with your chest, and it chitters at
Is
you
this
angrily. Skitters away.
are these scorpions? These squirrels are they a part of the? I don't know if you saw the new Mandalore video, but are these a part of the Baboon Spec Ops team?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, they're not that tactical. But yeah, seems like a good round for it. It's gonna be this one's turn. You shot it. It doesn't like that. It's gonna throw some acorns at you. Oh wait, no. Let's see. 15 foot. How far away? You're far enough away. It's gonna do blazing tail. My bad. We'll do something a little different. It swings its fiery tail at you, and I need a dex saving throw as an arc of flame roars out towards the moth person. Yeah, you're a rogue. You're fine. Let's see. Let's, 6. Wait, that's the wrong dice. There we go. Okay, 16 or since you saved would be 8, but I think you have the rogue evasion thing now, don't you?
I do.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, then in that case you completely dodge out of the way because fire is bad for moth wings.
Yeah.
And like this
Pretty to look
seems
at, not for touching.
Yeah, like this seems like it's pretty flammable fire as far as but it seems like it really kind of sticks and burns on things. So probably a good thing to dodge it. And it chitters at you angrily, and then it's going to try and force its way in here awkwardly to get away from you. Let's see. Movement speed.
I angrily chitter back, and I'm like, "Get out of there! That is not your house."
You're not sure if it understood or if it did. It's very rude.
No.
Yeah, Purser, what would you like to do?
So
Angry, intensified yowling upstairs.
Purser's gonna walk outside and just, see what's happening with his own eyes.
Yeah, you can
And
see this one here.
Carefully throws nuts.
yeah, honestly, that might be the most effective thing Purser can do here. See, he's just confused for a second. And I'll cast Firebolt and see if it happens to take fire damage.
Okay, fair
I'm
enough.
doing this for science.
Okay.
It's an 8 to hit.
The 8 does not hit as it arcs by this fiery squirrel. The scientific question remains unanswered.
Yep. That'll be it for Purser. You've kind of taken away a lot of his options here.
It's near volcano, like, and a manifest zone to the fire. Like, I swear I didn't plan this for him specifically.
You did this.
All right, Balthazar, what would you like to do?
Well, hopefully I had a short rest, so I got my key back.
You did, yeah. You guys definitely would have had a short rest. While Purser was bathing, you guys could have gotten a short rest, no problem. You could have. It could have been a bath episode. You guys could have like crammed into
Yep.
the same tub and
Yep.
gotten a short rest there too. Up to
We
you.
never split the party.
Man, you never know when the bathtub mimic will come to life.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's either horrifying or really interesting, I guess, depending on
How
how deep into the anime element you're willing to go.
This isn't bathwater. What is it? Saliva.
I'm not into those animes. I'm talking more about a monster that's gonna kill you with static, not that shit.
Fair enough. Okay, so you've run
Anyway,
out.
I have 10 feet of reach, which is great against things that explode when they die.
Yeah, it is.
All right, I'm going to attack that one.
Which is
24
that one?
is
Because this one's
the
in a wall 30 feet up. Like this is a
oh
tower. You see the room? Like
uh,
this is the first floor, this is the second floor, and this is the third floor currently.
is that one on the left on the third floor too?
Yeah, they're all like they climbed the tower, so they're 30 feet up.
Well,
You,
I don't
you,
need to actually use my hands to fight them. Those are my Sando hands, so I could climb and just have to stand attack them.
you could. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I just want you
I'm
to
gonna
know
do
like
that.
how it's
I'm
going.
gonna
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. Okay, now keep in mind this one is in the room, so you can't hit this one until you're in the room. But this
Yeah, I
one is
can
not.
peer through the window. Anyway,
That's
I'll
true.
attempt to climb up, which acrobatics, I'm assuming.
Yeah. If you want to, I mean, if you want to go full speed, normally it's just half your movement speed. But
I like
yeah,
to go
if
full
you
speed.
want
I like to re-roll.
to.
I like to re-roll.
Okay. Well, there's no crit fail for skills. Like that's the important thing. There's no crit success or crit fail for skills. Um, but yeah, you are. It's just your standard movement speed, so it's just half of what you use. Because when you climbed out there, you've only moved like 10 feet, I think, so far. 5, 10, 15. You've only moved 15 feet total because you're still here, like on as far as ground level. So you still have all of your movement speed besides that. If you want to try and scale the tower, it's just halved. So, how high up are you climbing?
Let's see, I got 45 feet. I could probably get maybe 10 if I'm lucky.
Okay. Yeah, you used 15, so you have 30. Half of that, you have 15 feet to climb up. No problem. 15. Putting a note here. Okay, you're 15 feet up. On the other side of the tower, there's angry chittering at you. And anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Here, just so I don't forget that Bemmy is currently on fire. There we go. All right, it's this guy's turn, but he's dead. Bemmy, you're on fire. You can take an action to put yourself out, or take 1d4 damage as you're on fire.
I'm gonna pat myself out.
Okay. That is a good thing to do. Let me see here. Brimstone Acorn takes an action to douse the fire. Yeah. Okay. So you douse the fire. That was your action, but you still have bonus action and movement and whatnot.
All right, for movement, I'll go here so I can see this.
Yeah, you're looking right up at this particular squirrel who's angry.
Yep, and I have a bonus action. Let me see. Nope, that's an action. Gee dang. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't attack. I mean, I guess sure. We'll do a hunter's mark on this one.
Okay,
And
fair enough. Yeah, hunter's mark.
yep, and I will end my turn.
Okay.
I didn't shoot because I don't want to be on fire.
Yeah, that is fair. Oh yeah, Purser is there. Okay, Pick, what would you like to do?
We are going to shoot it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was making a cup of coffee.
You're good.
gonna pop over here and look through the window. Can I?
Yeah. Oh,
Get
it's
it.
easy. Like the window has
Yeah.
been ripped off its hinges as that fiery squirrel slid in. So
Okay. We're gonna try and shoot.
that definitely hits.
Okay.
So
Chittering at it to get out. That's not its
piercing.
house.
It responds as a squirrel would respond to killing. It chitters at you aggressively.
The intense chittering that's happening right now.
Yeah. There's bug chittering and squirrel chittering.
You're a son of a bitch. You're a son of a bitch. That is my turn.
Yeah. All right. It is this Ember Glider's turn. It's gonna climb here, and it's gonna try and. Yeah, you know what? It's going to try and get you here. Super hits. Okay. It's gonna try and bite you. Bite the moth for 9 to hit. I don't think that hits, and 15 to hit. Which, oh,
No.
okay. Yeah, is
Yep.
your AC actually 15? Cool. And it barely hits you. So, okay. It's 9 piercing damage to bite you.
Ooh.
That's a squirrel bite. That hurts. And yeah, chitters at you aggressively as it bites you.
Okay.
And this one is going to throw acorns at you. Burning brimstone acorn 2. 12 to hit and 16 to hit. I don't think the 12 does, but I'm betting the 16 does. It has
Yeah.
13 fire, and you are on fire.
I'm gonna use
Evasion, maybe, or whatever it's called.
it
I don't think it's
is.
evasion. I think
It's
it's
not called evasion. It's called. Not what I wanted. Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. There you go. Yeah, uncanny dodge takes it down to, I believe, 6 fire, and but you are still on fire. The little moth self is aflame, and yeah, they feel good about that. Purser.
Yes.
What would you like to do? The squirrel is currently here, biting Pick.
Yeah. Not on the ground though.
No, not on the ground. 30 feet up.
So basically the only proactive thing I can even try to do against these things is cast Earthbind on Pick to bring her slowly to the ground. Other than that, it's all fire. I'll.
Told you you should have become a Calvinist.
I'm going to just gonna throw a dagger. I happen to have a knife on my belt.
Okay, all right.
How high up is it?
30 feet.
Yep, so I have disadvantage on the attack roll. It's a 7.
7 does not hit as it like kind of arcs up and
Gets lodged right into my back.
No, you're on the other side of the tower, so it comes down and lands right next to you, and it's yours to reuse.
So, Purser watches the knife hit the ground, and well, I gave it my best. This is up to you now.
Turn off the tower.
No, I just sleep in that.
That's fair. Okay.
This massive molten slag hole it made, it's gonna come down no matter what.
No, I mean so that was just for flavor. It didn't actually harm the tower. Like the tower is not flammable, so there's a scorch mark down the side of it. It would look bad if he was permanent, but it didn't harm the tower. It's just anything flammable is what takes damage when it's nearby. But cool. Then Balthazar, you're 15 feet up. What would you like to do?
I like to keep climbing.
Okay. Another.
Acrobatics.
Okay, yeah, this time you think you can parkour it. Like you think you can avoid
Alright.
the
I
penalty.
can
So you
easily
have.
go up 30 feet into the window where I see it,
Well,
and
you only need to
probably.
go another 15 feet to get
Oh
to
yeah.
the top level, and
Oh
then
yeah,
you
with
have
these.
space to move around to like shimmy to side to side.
Alright, and then I'll just hang by the side of the window and just have my stand, just punch it through it and see if I can just like try to duck the explosion
Okay,
when
so
it
you're
goes
just
off.
gonna like hang here and use your
Hang
like
on to like the edge of it and
arms to
just kind of
punch
like,
it. Okay.
yeah, to hopefully avoid the blast radius.
All right. Yeah, now that I think about it, if it blows up in the room there, Purser may have issues. All right. So go
Oh.
ahead and make your attack.
Oh yeah, that is. Oh yeah, that there's that thing in there. I guess I could. Can I guess I can
The
grab it
cat's
and
on the
throw it
roof. The
out.
cat's on the roof. It's not
Oh,
actually
it's on
like
the roof.
there.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
you're good.
Then I don't mind. Then I don't care.
Okay, so
14th.
let's see. 14 does not quite hit.
All right. How
Very
about a
close.
flurry?
Well, I can't say for sure if it'll hit, but the 19 and 25 both hit. Yeah.
For 14 force damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely more than bloodied here.
All right, and I moved and did my stuff. That's my turn.
Yeah, it seems like it's badly hurt. And it's chittering angrily at you. And Bemmy, it is your turn.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you're no longer on fire. Let me take the thing off. There we go. So on the, I guess it's the other side. Um, you could look up and see Hick and a giant squirrel biting her, giant burning squirrel.
Well, yeah, I guess I would just. I'd move here so I could see this here squirrel.
Gotcha. Okay, no problem.
And let's
You only move
see.
like 15 feet.
Yeah.
No, 10. You move 10 feet. You're good.
Okay, and I'm going to pew pew.
14 does not quite hit.
2 14s in a row. Wow. All right.
I mean, the funny part is here, it's like for the impressive things, you guys are like assassins. For the squirrels, I guess they are too closely related to rats.
I can't
Okay.
help shit.
Told you they're part
Anything?
of the Spec Ops team.
Anything else, Faye?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. Pick. What would you like to do?
God, I hate this thing so much.
They're just things, just trying to get by.
I have to bonus action disengage,
Mhm.
back up, and land on the edge.
Okay.
I guess I can't because that's probably too close.
Yeah, well, there's nothing actually there. It's like that's just the black block is just me blocking the other tower things. But yeah, you could flutter back, no problem.
Yeah, and just I have to take my action to put myself out. That's everything.
Do oh right. Okay, fair enough. I will say if you want to, you don't have to take the action. If you're willing to take 1d4 damage fire, you can just let yourself burn and take the shot. But that's up to you.
Oh, I don't think she wants to be on fire.
No one does. That's fair. All right.
Fire bad.
Especially a moth.
Yeah, she's not into it.
Yeah, this one hasn't taken any damage yet, so it doesn't feel threatened. It's Bemmy, you shot at it like it's the most obvious thing. It's not particularly tactically minded. Gonna throw some acorns at you.
Stop it.
12 to hit and then 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay, 15 fire.
All right.
And yeah, it chitters excitedly. And this one is very badly hurt. It's going to just try and flee. It doesn't know that it's leaving your range, so you can make an attack on it if you want, Balthazar. Okay. Then it's going to skitter down here. Which movement speed does it have? Okay, yeah, and then it's going to climb down, get to the bottom of the tower, and it's going to dash to scurry away into the, well, not underbrush because anything it touches catches fire, but scurries away. And it's only 30 feet away in this direction, so it's still visible range. And that's its turn. Purser, what would you like to do? One of them is fleeing. Dan, you with us?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. I
Okay,
was
no problem.
making sarcastic noises, acting as if I can do anything. Is anyone on the ground on fire and I can put them out?
I'm on fire.
Benny's
Yeah,
on
I'll,
fire.
I'll run over to Bemmy and just like throw some dirt on him and put him out.
Okay, fair enough. Cool. Bemmy, you are no longer on fire.
Yay!
I guess I don't even really need to use the dirt. I can like cast control flames.
I was gonna
and...
say you have magic ability. That I just like the idea that you're like, no.
Let's cover you with dirt. You don't have to do that. I mean, I appreciate it, but
yeah, I'll control flames to put you out.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, okay, so the Bemmy, you're no longer on fire. Anything else, Purser? Comments or concerns, or you want to have your cat do a kamikaze attack, anything like that? Uh, then we will go to Balthazar. It scurried away from your arm's reach, but other than like some burning like holes in the carpet, it didn't blow up inside the tower, which Purser will probably like.
Yeah, lucky you.
But
Well, is it
yeah,
still within attack reach? How far is it off map?
it's 30 feet down and 30 feet away.
You forget, I don't take full damage as a monk.
I don't forget that. I just was pointing out where it is. Whatever you want to
30
do.
feet down, 30 feet down, and how many out?
And oh no, wait, it's got 45 minutes, or it's got yeah, it's got 45 feet of movement speed normally, 30 feet of climb. So it
Okay,
went
it's got
over,
both.
climbed
Alright.
down 30, and then it dashed to get away. So it's
Oh,
45
okay.
feet in this direction from here. So starting from like,
Don't think I'll be able to make it.
sorry, the movement speed's not being the same. Fuck me up. I'm not a smart man. But yeah, it's currently fleeing away along the ridge, presumably to like a den or something.
Alright, yeah, I don't got it. I don't think I got it, but we stopped the sapping squad anyway. I'll just drop. I'll just let go of the ledge and drop down.
Okay. There is still
And,
one that's clinging to the side of the tower that has taken no damage, and it's
oh, that one's still clinging. That one's still clinging. All right, I'll just
yeah.
climb
There's
over there
still
and
one
get it.
there. Just the one that you were engaged with decided to depart.
Motherfucker.
They're animals. They're not gonna stay if they're like nearly
All right,
dead.
so I was over here, right? So let's go 5, 10, 20, and is he still clinging to the wall, or is he above me?
If you're staying where you are, yeah, you could definitely. What's your monk speed?
All right,
40 feet at this point. Yeah, you could definitely get over there.
45. Yep.
Yeah, you're fine. No need for
Yeah,
help.
I'll just
Yeah, this guy's right here.
go on this asshole.
Just start
All right,
punching the
12
squirrel.
damage.
Okay, yeah. Both of those hit. And yeah, let me take
About then, and then 10, 14 more.
Okay, all right. So 26 damage total. You bloodied it immediately, and now it's worried.
Good.
Okay.
Now you can. Now you run.
Probably it's a squirrel. It's a big one, but all right. Um, anything else? Okay. Bemmy, what would you like to do? This one just
yeah,
got punched a lot.
I'm gonna shoot the one that got punched,
Okay.
and he
Uh,
does have a hunter's mark on him, so that's 13 points of damage.
It is still up.
All right, then he's going to get one more arrow. 18
Also
to hit.
hits. Yeah.
Okay. So that's 11 plus
How do you want to do it?
2.
Was that 18?
As it's scurrying and just running, I just jumps off. I just want to hit it straight out the air.
Okay, yeah, like it was scurrying, looking like it was getting ready to do its glide thing, which for some reason doesn't actually have a fly speed, but whatever. Yeah, it just like like midair just bursts into a like burning burning monster, even more so, and plummets to the ground, like leaving a charred skeleton remain.
I have
And
13 arrows left because all the ones I've been using are gone for this encounter.
and you guys are out of combat unless you want to chase the one squirrel through the hillsides. I just assumed no, but
No, I'm good.
and
I
yeah,
mean, Pick might out of spite because she's mad.
Yeah,
it would.
I'm just gonna put out any small fires that happen to be around and go back inside.
Yeah. There's a few like definitely hot points where it's like, yeah, if a tumbleweed hits here, it'll catch fire. But luckily, there's not much underbrush here to catch fire. You're right on that like rocky edge. There's a few things that are like clinging into the stone or the soil, but not much. And yeah, like I said, other than some holes burnt in the carpet and stuff, and the lingering smell of like burnt hair, the room is pleasant and climate controlled.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do a night watch?
I
Actually,
feel like we should.
before we go to sleep in here, I'm
Alright.
gonna cast Warding Wind just to get rid of all the burning smell. I'll just like run
Okay.
that for a minute.
Okay, yeah, it's just
It's like
turn on the
just
AC full
fill the
blast.
tower with 20-mile-an-hour wind.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, so it's probably a good thing that like your study doesn't come with books and things like that, because just there is a buffeting, powerful wind filling the whole tower aggressively. But afterwards, yeah, it's fresh mountain air once again, which is immediately cooled by the innate effect of the tower. And yeah, you guys have a nice, pleasant little 3-story spot to, anybody who hasn't already, realistically. I mean, I guess Purser could fall asleep in the bath, but anybody can use the bath or sleep on the cushions, or push Purser aside and make him share the bed. You guys could, however you want to do that.
Perch on the nightstand and watch him sleep.
I think Purser's a
Quaff the
vindictive
moth,
sleeper. If people like try
nevermore.
to take his blankets, he'll just unsummon the tower.
He's like, no, fuck
And
you.
fall 30 feet. It's
He's
worth
just
it.
free entertainment.
Yeah, there comes a knocking on your tower window. Then
A rapping
perched,
tapping on your chamber door.
yeah, perched above your bed, it's a moth. All right.
Nevermore.
He's used
So
to it by now.
yeah, you've got moth person watching Purser. Yeah, if you're doing the usual thing where Pick takes the first 4 hours and then Bemmy takes the next shift. You can do that, or you can do the whole like every 2 hour shift, however you guys want to do it. In a party with like people who have weird or non-existent sleep schedules, that is way more confusing than normal.
Yep.
Yeah, Pick doesn't care. She doesn't have to rest, and the more time she
Sleep.
gets to,
Yeah,
she doesn't have to sleep. The more
Yeah,
time
you
she
can
gets to
just
watch her
stare.
her TV shows.
Yeah,
I mean, if we want to wait another day cycle, like I have spells I can scribe in the downtime. I don't know about everyone else.
you could. Yeah, there's not anything hurrying you guys along here other than just where you guys want to go. It's entirely what you feel like doing.
See, I could settle killing time until nightfall if that's what Bemmy wants.
Bemmy always wants to walk at nighttime.
Okay, all right. I'm down
I
for
could
that.
suffer the downtime.
Suffer, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, then you guys wake up at various points the next day, but decide, hey, let's be leisurely about this and go through the foothills at night. And that sounds good to me.
In the meantime, I'm gonna scribe a spell.
That's fair.
Uh,
Let's see one sec.
Pickle just forage.
Give me a survival check as you forage, Pick.
Isn't that
Give me a second.
Ombear heritage?
Nice.
Okay. You find actually little half buried or sometimes poorly buried caches of those nuts that seem to catch fire. Only they're not currently burning. Um, they are, interestingly enough, like not only are they about fist sized, so they're big, um, they seem to grow not normal, like trees that are not standard. These grow trees touched by the plane of the sea of fire, plane of fire.
Ooh.
Um,
How many does she find?
let's roll a d6. D6 plus 1. You find 4. Stashed away, it seems like the fire squirrels, or whatever they're called, seem to cache them around the area.
Ooh.
After all, this is, where they live.
Yeah, she's gonna spitefully steal their stuff. Mostly she was looking for food for them because that Ombear's heritage is like find food for people.
Yeah,
And
oh,
since we're
absolutely.
staying, they don't use rations. But yeah, she's definitely gonna spitefully steal their stuff and then
Yeah,
come
in
back and
addition
like
to
a
your
little.
standard rations, you have like 4 fist-sized like acorns that are hot to the touch and deep purple.
Purser
Tea.
does like hot nuts.
Oh my god.
Okay, who doesn't, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Thranish cuisine.
yeah. Um, and yeah, so you you have
You're welcome.
yeah, yeah, some toasty things to eat there. And by the way, I would like to say to anyone who may ever listen to this that I deserve full credit for my level of maturity in involving that. But yeah, so you guys have a pretty uneventful watch. I'm not even going to make you do rolls. They're definitely not an apex predator of any sort, but squirrels were probably the only thing that took interest in your suddenly appearing tower. Mostly because it looked like a great spot to build a little nest before you killed them.
Luckily, it'll sit around for a little while before we leave. Or, sorry, after we leave, and then they'll, fill it, with their house stuff, and maybe put some food in there, and
Maybe they're
then we'll.
squirrels. They're gonna be pretty scared about like getting near that thing again. You killed 2 of them.
Purser's just imagining getting his revenge when it just disappears and dumps them all on the ground.
Yeah, that'll teach him.
He tries to take his enjoyment when he can around here.
Yeah.
He
This
hates
is
everything about this island, so
at least it's not humid. Like this is a dry climate again. It's
the
just
special underwear is helping very much. He's
yeah.
really enjoying that.
See, something good. But you guys head out, and let's put you here. Once again, as you're coming into the like lower foothills, give me a survival check with advantage if someone's helping from one person.
I got a 6. Bal's got a 6. Cha
Pick's
Cha, I
got a
know you
7.
got 7.
You okay?
Mhm.
So, Pick, do you want to roll survival and with advantage from your BFFs?
Woohoo!
25. Pretty darn good. Yeah, you actually find like before the night's even over, you're morally certain you'll be like hitting the road that'll take you right into Gizbul Kull. I didn't say Kun that time. And yeah, as you go along, you from fluttering up above notice the sounds of claws scraping through the soil as something seems to be wriggling out of the nearby rocky outcrops, or well, underneath a tree. I wouldn't say rocky outcropping, just more like elevated points. It looks like a 15-foot long centipede. Its many eyes fixate upon you guys as it and several others scuttle forward with shocking speed in the same instant. There's sounds from the rear as more come for the Drow clan heads with you. And yeah. Okay, here. Go to where is the thing here? Oh, there's. So there and
Those are a lot bigger than I expected.
yeah, 15.
I don't like that.
I will put an image up. Where is it? Megapede. Here we go.
Megapede?
Megapede. Yep.
That sounds like
Hate
one of
it.
those. Yeah.
And yeah. Once again, you guys could roll initiative.
Where the fuck
I
are
go
we?
second.
Where the fuck are we even going anymore? Where are we here? Can I roll above a 5? What is this place?
Technically, I'm still not doing the 4 to 6 combat encounters that the game recommends a day. All right, so
Hold up, I got a
We're
27.
only on our 4th, I think, right now.
technically 3.5, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Wow, 21 is third down. All right, so Bemmy, what would you like to do as these things are scuttling forward? Interestingly enough, they seem pretty thoroughly focused on. Yeah, it would be Purser.
It would be.
They fixated. They seem fixated on Purser, but nothing about them appears on fire or even fire adjacent. So
Why are
fire
they
might hurt
focused
them.
on him?
I don't know. Who knows? It's a mystery.
Did you piss off that caster lady?
I did
She
not.
seemed to like him.
She was very cordial. And I look forward to speaking with her again in the future.
Are you sure this is how like Drow show affection? Just send hit squads after you?
I doubt she would send centipedes.
Or squirrels.
I'm still not sure those squirrels existed.
This Hall of Fever dream. All right, Penny, what'd you like to do?
I don't think it really much matters, but let's see. It's not a beast, is it?
No, seems more like a monstrosity to you.
Right. Well, when in doubt, shoot it.
Technically, the squirrels were monstrosities too.
Oh. I'm gonna shoot this one.
Okay.
Okay. But before that happens, I think you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a spell slot to cast Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to the core and we'll do a pew, and pew.
Okay.
One of those hits.
First one hits, yeah.
Yeah. So boom. I get that. And I get one of these. Alright. So 18 points of damage.
Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. Anything else?
How high up is this?
It's like 5 feet, maybe 10, like 7 at most at its highest point. Like it's just you could easily just climb up it. It's not a problem.
Okay.
This is more hilly than rocky.
I'll take these ones. Protect the clan heads.
Okay.
They are currently being protected. I was like they're just there for flavor. You don't have to worry about them. That's just so I have an excuse for them not to engage.
Oh, that's fair.
I will move here, and I will end my turn.
Okay. I try to avoid NPCs stealing spotlight. That's no fun for anybody. Okay. What would you like to do, Purser?
So Purser casts his brand new spell,
Ooh.
Okay.
which name of it got changed. 1 second. The like quick rolling damage feature is coded very strangely.
Little
But I will
wonky.
cast Melf's Minute Meteors, and then 6 little balls of silver fire start floating around his head.
Okay.
And with a flick of his wand, 2 of the little fireballs go and strike these 2 centipedes down here.
Okay. They need to do dex saving throws. All right.
It's a dex save or take 11 fire damage. Save
Pretty
halves.
good. Dex. Let's see what they get. Fail. Okay, they both take full 11. All right.
Is that an action or about? Yeah, that's an action. Okay, that'll be it for Purser.
Cool. There we go. All right, and yeah, they don't like that. Still fixated on you though.
Yep.
Okay. Scuttle. And yeah, first things try and do. Going to try and bite these big, like the mouth parts around the jaws kind of try and like grab at you as it's nomming at you. Oh, it's gonna sting you first. Try and sting you. 13 to hit. I don't think that hits.
Yeah, just block that on my shield.
And then it's gonna try and lean down and bite you. Get the feeling with all those mouth parts. If it bites you, might be grappled.
So with the
23
other
to hit.
hand, I'm directing the fireballs like a conductor of the damned. You said
Yeah, I mean
23?
that does fit. Yeah, 23 to hit. Yep.
23 will hit.
Okay. 10 slashing and 4 acid, and you are grappled.
4 acid?
Indeed, 4. So 14 total damage. And yeah, it seems its jaws like are it has you, but it really seems to be trying to maneuver you so that it can grab at your rapier.
Hmm.
Which it
Oh
seems
no.
wholly fixated on. Are
Oh
you wearing
no.
any other metal?
I'm wearing scale mail.
Okay, then it's, you know what? It's going for that first then. It's trying to peel the scale mail off you, or barring that, just shove all of you into its jaws.
That would work too.
Yeah. And that's it for its turn. This one here is going to scuttle here. Let's see. 9 feet, 30 feet long. 1 sec. That's got to scuttle forward a little bit. All right, there we go. Now it's going to spray acid. Spray acid in a line going from here. It reaches out to here. So, I need dex saving throw from Bemmy and Pick.
Oh, also I need to do
Skadoosh.
this. Okay.
Okay. 1 sec.
I don't think I did.
You did not. You take 26 acid damage.
I'll take my half.
Okay.
Jesus.
And Bemmy, you made it, so you take half. Which 13 acid damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one is going to go over and try and honestly, it's just going to try and get Purser away from this one. They're both kind of bickering over the metal. It's going to try and bite it first or to grab that metal. Let's see. A 9 to hit. Okay. It's not working. Yeah,
For his part, Purser seems calm as a cucumber.
As these like two enormous bugs are trying to pull you apart to get at your weapons and armor.
They're not immune to fire. It's finally something you can go all out.
They're not at all. All right. Actually, let me double check. No, they don't. They're not weak to it, but they are not immune.
God help them if they were vulnerable in this environment.
Yeah, that would have been a bit much, but I didn't check. And then it's gonna try and sting you. I guess I feel disappointed. 17 to sting you.
17 misses.
Okay, that's that one's turn. What would you like to do? That thing is painful.
I hate it. And can she perch up? Can she move up to perch on the edge of one of the?
Yeah. I mean, you have
Okay.
wings. You could flutter up, no problem. That's
Yeah.
like, yeah, all of 5 feet up. It's not a problem at all.
She's just going to be using that as kind of a bit of a shield. I don't get my bonus because I moved, but I will shoot at the one that is attempting to get Purser.
Okay, so this is the one that currently has him grappled and is trying to nom as much of him as possible, or at least all the metal bits.
Going to fail miserably.
Oh, okay. Roll me a D100. 54 would be
Nintendo 64.
range. Okay, so your ammo, your little like bow case tips over and dumps. So if you move from there,
Aggressive
you'll need,
swearing.
yeah, you just need to take an action to like put it back in. Or you could just stay there and fire from it. Like if you're willing to stay there and fire from that spot, you don't need to take an action. But if you
Okay.
want to like fly around and continue firing, you'd need to like quickly shove the stuff back in your ammo tube and put it back on. But they're just on the ground. If you want to fire from there, it's not an issue.
Fair enough.
Anything else?
That is all the excitement I have.
Okay. Balthazar, what would you like to do? This one is currently like doing the Jurassic Park thing with with Purser. It's got him in his jaws and is like shaking him, trying to get the metal off him.
Stand-up power, key power used, and then I guess I'll punch that one because I got reach to get him out of. Let's see here. So attacking up 19 and a crit.
Yo!
They both hit.
That will
Yeah.
be 15 on him right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Flurry of blows. Actually, let me take that back. No
Okay.
flurry of blows.
Okay.
On that crit though, the crit, oh, like stunning strike.
Okay. Fair enough. So it's got to give me a
I need a
con.
Constitution save. DC, I forgot for monks.
15, 16.
It's 200.
All right. Well,
I don't think it's 200, but
I believe it.
I bet it's.
My apologies. I'm thinking of the Pathfinder monk again.
Yeah, I bet it's above 11, which is what it got. So.
I'll be shocked if it isn't. Let me find it because I think it's basically my unarmed AC.
It's based off your wisdom. I know there's an element of that in there for
10, yeah, 13. Even at lowest, 13. Yeah. So
exactly.
the thing that's grabbed
it
onto
is
the
stunned.
Purser is stunned.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. So there you go.
And let me
I'm not
see
moving
here.
anyway. I'm surrounded.
Yeah, but now it can't consume you.
But that's
It
true
wasn't doing
because
that anyway.
it was about to do the consume metal action, so that's a good thing.
Yep.
Or
We'll
And
see about that.
let me see if that takes my bonus action.
No, it's just when you make an attack.
Nope. All right.
Yep.
Bonus action, then I will start pummeling that fucker now that he's stunned for
Okay.
advantage.
Fair enough. Yeah.
20 and 25
Yeah.
for 15, 20. So total is 28 now.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely bloody as you're viciously punching this big bug.
And that would be my turn.
Okay. Bemmy, it is your turn. This thing
I'm
stopped
gonna
moving. Seems easy to shoot.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot it. Oh!
Jeez.
Whoa!
I mean, I'll ask for damage, but I have a sneaking suspicion that might have done it. This has been an odd session for rolls.
This has.
Okay. So you do get the 8 sneak the first time there. So just give me this
All right.
total.
All right. And we have plus 46.
46. Yeah, it was at 29. So how do you want to do it?
Whatever mandibles or claws that were holding Purser, I want to shoot them off so then he comes free from the grapple.
Okay. Yeah,
I
I
was
mean that.
already not grappled, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Eh,
it falls. I won't say it falls on him. I'm not mean, but it does like slam into the ground right next to Purser as it was attempting to grapple. He is magically resistant to grapple, right? I just realized because of the wand.
What? No, the grapple stopped because it was incapacitated.
Right. Yeah. That's true. Okay. I was like, I knew the wand had some effect like that, but I didn't remember what.
If I would be grappled, restrained, or I think paralyzed, I can use my reaction and expend charges to gain advantage on the
Okay.
saving throw.
I knew there was something. I'm trying to remember. Okay.
Mhm.
Ironically,
Yeah.
there's a ruling for that.
that's not bad.
Then cool. It slumps to the ground and is very dead. And anything else you'd like to do before we go to Purser?
Nope. I'm good.
Cool. All right, Purser, it's your turn. The thing that was biting at you so viciously went still and then was thoroughly slain by the rain of arrows.
Okay, so Purser just takes it all in stride as he like drops to the ground and he swings his sword at the two next to him.
Their
And
eyes follow it.
Yep. And I'll cast Green Flame Blade, targeting this first one.
Okay.
And Rapier. That is a 13 to hit.
Does not quite hit.
Okay, and the
Seems like
second
its
attack.
exoskeleton is too thick.
Second is just a normal attack, which is a 19 to hit for 5.
Yes, that absolutely hits.
And then with a bonus action, I will direct two of the meteors there, following the sweep of the blade. And
Okay.
hit them with two of the meteors. Oh my god. It's a
okay.
6 fire damage.
Okay.
That's 4d6, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wow. That's a lot of ones. Okay.
That is wow.
Well, if
That
it
is
makes you
that
feel
is
better, it failed.
yeah.
Like,
That's is that as bad as your scorching ray?
yeah. I mean, he hit, so no, it's better than my
Oh yeah,
scorching
you
ray.
missed, didn't you?
I missed 7 shots of scorching ray. Okay. All right. So that is 6 fire damage off. Every bit helps.
Yeah, it's on both of them.
Oh, nice. Okay. They got a 7 and an 8 for the save. I'm not gonna lie. So, all right. So
Okie
that
dokie.
one, take that off. That's down to that number, and this one is down to that. Cool. Anything else?
That'll be it for Purser.
All right, that one is dead. This one is going to scuttle forward excitedly, trying to nom on you because, hey, it's got a shot. It's going to start with a ding. See if I can get that effect going. 18 to hit.
I'll cast Shield.
And frustrated, it rears back and tries to bite you. I don't think a 13 will get it.
No.
Yeah. It's like screes in anger, and frustration. And this one's going to try and yeah, do the same. They're pretty indifferent about their friends dying. They bugs. No offense, Pick.
And I have the most
Hey.
metal in the party, so.
Okay, all right. Would you believe a crit on the stinger?
Oh no. That's
So
really bad.
um,
I should have saved my reaction for absorb elements.
so it's 15 piercing total. And I need a con saving throw.
Yeah, 1 second. 7.
Okay, so you are poisoned for 1 minute,
Okay, that's not too bad.
and it's going to try and bite you with a 22 to hit, which I think you still have your shield up, so
Yep,
can't
that
do it. That
misses. I have
and
to
yeah,
make another con save,
yeah,
which
yeah,
passes.
that passes. Okay, Pick. What would you like to do?
How rough's he looking?
I've certainly been worse, but I'll be fine.
Not saying much. you, you've seen like the interior of multiple of Purser's organs, like multiple times, but yeah, he's not looking great.
He's still throwing fireballs everywhere, so he's good.
Yeah, he didn't hear no bell.
Especially since he has his own self-healing now, too, so.
Yeah, I think she's gonna try her besties. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna shoot at the
Gotcha.
guy right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Alrighty.
I need to find ways to up my
20
damage.
20 definitely hits. Your sneak should be scaling. Oh, maybe that's it. Your sneak is only doing 2d6 right now. That feels
I
low.
think that's correct.
Is
I
it
think she gets the
correct?
3d6 at 7, but she took a cleric level.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, that feels low.
I'm
Okay.
double checking, but it should be automatically scaling with the way I set it up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then still 10 damage, nothing to scoff at. It so you are actually doing okay damage. It's just you're kind you're next to Bemi who's like machine gunning. All right.
That
All right.
is
So
wrong. It should be 3d6.
yeah, because I
Let
think it went
me
up at
see.
6 or 5. It might have
Be
even gone up at 5.
Level divided by 2. Oh, it's rounding the wrong way.
Ah. Okay. So roll me an
Let's
additional
see.
die 6, and we'll add that to the sneak.
D6.
You can just use the little dice roller on the side if you want. Or type it, and either one's fine. Yeah, see, look at that. That is 15 damage as opposed to 10. So that is much better. All right. So let me take that off.
No.
Okay.
That is all for me.
Cool. And thank you, Dan, for doing remember triage on the sheet there.
Yep. Well, that's not it either.
Thank you both.
What is the rounding function?
Balthazar, what would you like to do? Other Sam, what do you want to do? Also, I think we're going to be finish the round and then we'll call it for the night. So hopefully
All right.
Scud will be
Okay
with us
with
next
that.
session.
Yeah, I'll go and punch this guy below me. Still got reach.
Okay.
Is he the one? Let's see here.
Nobody's
Actually,
grappling Purser anymore. Purser is
let me
free of grappling.
actually, I'm gonna try something silly.
Okay.
I'm gonna move down one, hit the one guy to the bottom right,
Okay.
hit the other guy,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing says I can do multiple stunning strikes in a
Yeah.
turn.
Oh yeah. You can give it a yeah. By all means.
Fuck it, I'm gonna clock in 2 stunning strikes, 1 on each of them.
Okay. So let me take the damage off first.
9 on the bottom right, 6 on the bottom.
Okay. That's easy to take off. Okay, and 2 con saves to see if they are stunned or not. 20 and 15, so I think they both resist it.
Key saves 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. So we take a look. 8 plus 11, 14. They both save.
Yeah. Still, good effort. I like the idea behind it. And
Bonus action, and I'll just lay into the bottom right one.
okay, fair.
21
looks
for
healthy.
another 8.
Okay, I just realized it. Sorry, I should put that on. Okay, another 8. Take that off. Nice. Okay. And if that is it, then I think we will end it there for this session. And
So just for so I'm not gonna waste a spell slot next.
You wanted to move Hunter's Mark over?
Yeah, just move it
Yep,
over to.
no problem.
Thank you.
Fair enough. Yeah, and next, thanks everybody for coming. Hopefully next time we'll have Scott with us.